Gaming Player. How's everybody doing? We are currently waiting for generating shaders. Apparently there was a small update and you had to re-download the shaders, and I didn't know that. So we're going to just wait. Let's check our audio. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Sounds good. Test, 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 test. Sounds good. Okay, that's supposed to be muted. Sounds good. Okay, that's supposed to be muted. There we go. Okay. I got it up on my tablet so I can see how the stream's doing. Ooh, I'm chilly. It's not cold in here at all. Let me get that right out of the way. It's nice in here. It's like 70 degrees. I'm still cold today. I don't know what's going on. Is my thing working again? Okay, yeah. Making sure my shutoffs are working. Yes, they are. Okay. Well, it said this might take a few minutes. It's been like 10. I actually started early just to make sure everything worked. Been a while. Been a while. Oh, goodness. You're going to see me rub my hands a lot today. I'm cold. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. It doesn't do this on Linux. But I can't get my save games to move over. So I've got to play it on Windows because it's through Game Pass. I'm hoping they come out with this on GOG. I wonder if there's any plans to. We'll look that up while we're waiting. Let's see here. Will The Outer Worlds 2 be coming to GOG? Vote to bring this game to GOG. Yes. Okay. No, it's not on there yet. The Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition is, though, for $9.99 right now. So, if you want a really good space RPG, it's one of my favorite games. I'm playing it. Well, I'm not playing it right now. I was playing it, but before the stream. Okay, we're almost done. Almost done. I gotta remember where we were. What were we doing? I don't remember. We'll have to read our quest log. Thank goodness there's a good quest log in this one. And the first one. Some of these games we've been playing lately, the quest logs are just terrible. But now it says it's done. And the little thing's still spinning around here, which means it did crash. I'm sorry. I have not a raw spot so much, but I've been wearing my CPAP for my nighttime breathing, and it's been helping a lot. Okay. And I've worn kind of a spot, where it goes. All right.
Leave it to Auntie Cleo to turn a perfectly charming little hamlet called Fairfield on a pleasant moon named Eden into a garish, cutthroat, jingle-blaring mudhole.
Let me continue where I left off. I still want to get these in like full color or whatever and hang them on my wall. I think they would be very, very good. Okay. My nose is very itchy. Has been all day. I've got a sinus thing going on. So does Mom. Do you ever have the times where you just got to do something with your hands? Like I picked up a pen just to. It's probably an ADHD thing. I'm actually. Did I tell everybody I'm actually thinking about getting a PS4, a PS5? With the prices of PlayStation X's now, or Xbox Series X's, it's what, like $700 now, or some crap. And don't get me wrong, I'm an Xbox fanboy. I love my Xbox. Always have been an Xbox person. I've got a PlayStation 4. I like it too. It's not one of those things where oh, I won't have the other one. But I don't know if it's gonna start. Did it lock up? Let's look what a Series X costs right now. Xbox Series X, $600 for the 1 terabyte model. Oh no, there it goes. $559 renewed. That's ridiculous. Oh, that's right. Yes, we were hunting for the Manta Queen or the Raptidon Queen or whatever. But like a PlayStation 5, PlayStation 5 right now, brand new is $469. And you can find them much cheaper. Like if you hunt around for deals and stuff, you can find them for $300 or $400. So, God, that is just taking every bit of my GPU. I mean, I'm gonna play it. I'm tired of messing with it. But I don't know. Don't know why it is. Okay, what if we do the temporal, but shut off frame generation? Meaning that's worse. There's just something about this game pegs my GPU constantly, like, and I don't know why. It's got to be in conjunction with OBS because it doesn't do it unless I'm using OBS. Okay, now I want to try something. There is an upscaling thing built into. Okay. Okay, what does that do? What is that? That doesn't show my FPS at all, of course. But it's a little better. So we'll go with that. Okay. Oh. Okay, now where do we have to go? How do we get to that cave, though? Oh, okay, I see it now. It's on the back side of this. So we've got to go around this huge rock. Okay. Can we get through here, or do we gotta go? Skill points available. Oh, okay. I was saving those skill points though. Yeah, let's wait. Okay, we gotta keep going around. Oh. What is that? He's dead? Weird. They were moving just a second ago. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's save. My guys with me? Yeah. Come on, guys. Okay, I've got my gun time thing up. Okay, now I think there's a way we can probably cheese this a little. Gotta remember to reload before my gun runs out. Okay. Let's make sure all our guns are loaded. Okay. Do a quick save. I mean, I can loot these, but there's going to be garbage. It's going to be wrapped on hide. What is that? Oh, it won't let me up there. Okay.
Hear that? It's challenging us.
All right, let's see what we got here. All right, you guys wait here. Coming to us. Hit him from there. Okay. Are you again? Get up there. Am I hunkered down? I don't mean to be. Nothing really? All right. Guess this is the only way to go.
Keep howling. We're coming for you.
You're burning for 1 point over there. Come on back. Stack some burn up on him.
Yep. Matriarch's here, all right. Let's put our heads together. See these half-eaten remains? They're a sign. Matriarchs lose their appetite when they're on the verge of going into a state of torpor. She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. But I got one way to get her attention.
You seem pretty proud.
Hey, if I don't celebrate my own stroke of genius, who will? I'm just happy my acquaintance with these creatures counted for something. You know how Doc mentioned pheromones? Well, just so happened that I procured some Raptidon glandular extract in my travels.
Lay it on,
Should
baby.
do the trick. A matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation unless she senses a threat to her.
Good plan.
All right, let's do this.
God almighty, this gun. I'm hitting this button, nothing's happening. Good Lord. Crafting specimen.
We should harvest a limb from the matriarch while the body's still warm.
Hey, a baseball card. Nice. Nothing. Can't get up there. Oh.
This drainage pipe must be coming right from the Vox relay. They're lucky the Raps ain't chewed their way through yet.
We'll see what this comes out at. Oh! Yeah, we found her. I thought this was dead end. Then went back this way. What's she say now that we've like blown the place up?
Oh, hello there. You seem to have caught me at a most inopportune time. Was just, patrolling the sewers.
Sure you are.
Monitoring for suspicious activity.
Yeah, you bet.
I must kindly ask that you vacate the vicinity. Your presence here is proving distracting, to put it mildly.
I don't work here. I'm with the Earth Directorate.
The what? Word the wise. A protectorate station is hardly the place to be making light of one's affiliations. Brigadier Montelli would be ecstatic to hear you spout such humorous quibs.
I wasn't joking.
You'd be labeled a heretic.
Poor taste in humor.
Exactly. Now return to your post and stay prudent. We must ensure none infiltrate this bastion, lest the enemy so descend among us. It's just, I don't know what's going on here. The station's changed. It's become a damn charnel house, stained with the blood of my brothers and sisters. I don't know what to do. I just don't wish to die.
Leave conversation. I don't care. Have we not done this yet? We haven't. We gotta go back out. We're not supposed to be here yet. We gotta go talk to that guy first. Whoops. You saw nothing.
Quite shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
Whoops, that's a neat way. It's another way in, though. That's kind of cool. Okay, now we should be able to port back. Region? Where do we gotta go? I forget. Not there. Gotta go back to the main city, right? Yeah, because we got to turn in the graphs to the doctor lady. Indigenous fauna, chart 1. I love those.
You can't spell heinous aesthetic without Andy's choice. Ever wonder if our assignment here will never end? Like our employment contracts just keep renewing.
Someday, when I make it big in lower middle management, I'm gonna come back here and buy this crummy hot building.
Actually, while we're here. Break down. Break down all junk. All right. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Weapon mod. Can't have anything yet. Good lord. Okay. We got her stuff.
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well.
It has. Can you install a new graft?
Certainly, if you've procured the right materials. I've been fine-tuning the procedure in the meantime. I do believe it'll be as smooth as crabble butter.
I'm gonna assume crabble butter's especially smooth, because I'm ready to feel like myself again. The material we harvested from the skeleton crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor easily, I imagine. And the part from the Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing. I believe either option would suit me fine. Care to share your thoughts?
Let's go with the crabble
And
graft.
I will. And you know what? This makes me the first of Auntie's soldiers to graft with the skeleton's claw. I rather like the thought of being a pioneer.
You don't get
If you
downed very
mind,
often.
I'll go ahead and take this spare part off your hands for my own research.
Oh, the skeleton crabble will be a splendid match for you, Inez. Go on now. Get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Raptidon drool on the table. No need to be nervous.
Take a deep breath.
Promise.
Think happy thoughts.
Thank you for the bedside manner, Commander. As you can tell, I've got a nervous temperament and jump at the sight of my own shadow.
Enough distractions, please. I need the utmost focus for my work. This is beautiful work. My best yet. How does the limb feel, Inez? Any numbness? Pain?
Yeah, both. Body's not accustomed to the presence of another limb. Feels like I've got an extra passenger in my nervous system. But it certainly beats feeling like I'm bleeding on the inside. Or fighting the urge to feast on raw human flesh. Like last time.
Well, I'll certainly be having words with that surgeon, leaving you in a state like that. Now, you come back straight away if
Very
anything
cool.
bothers you.
Will do, Doc. I thank you. And you, Commander, without your help, I don't know what I might have done. Whatever you need going forward, I'm there. You got my word.
Okay. All right, so I think that's all our little quests, right? That one and that one. Yeah, okay. So now we're back up to here. Explore the Vox relay station. Search for trace of DeVere's that might lead to her safe room. Vigilant Hogarth gave you a writ of conscription. While it won't get you past the bridge, you can present it to Sentry Second Class Lehman to get into the Vox relay station. Okay. So let's see. We need to go to region. And our closest, closest one is here. And just go down the bridge. Now we cleared out the poison on the Skycutter Bridge. So we should be all right on that point. Oh, we're already past the poison, that's right. Yeah, we can just go right up that thing. We don't even have to wait for it, if I remember right. Ooh, 151. I should have made some more shotgun shells, I guess. Okay, we cleared that last time. No. Okay, we've got to do this part, and that is not on here anymore, right? So we know he's stationed like right here. It just moved it because we went inside through the Raptidon tunnels. Protector Skymine seems to have survived the fall back to Paradise Island. Its exterior is pitted and scarred, but its core still hums with energy. The valuable inner workings can be disassembled for valuable parts. Yeah. With precision and skill, you successfully disassemble the mine. The core power is down, and you're able to safely remove several valuable components. Nice. Freebies. Okay, and up here's where we stopped the execution. Yep. Okay, let's go ahead and save, because we haven't saved for a while. Okay, this was the thing where they're holding somebody prisoner.
Stringing up their own people. Sick bastards.
Oh, these damned bodies. Why can't we just bury? Be forewarned. We are in a heightened state of alarm due to unprecedented events. Unless you have official business here, I suggest you move on. Move on and leave me to hang all of these bodies. Which I must shamefully confess may be beyond my capabilities. Even without your distraction. Is that you there? Why do you have an Auntie's Choice abomination in tow?
Careful now. You're speaking to a soldier who could put one between your eyes at 100 paces back. Lucky for you, I'm here in good faith.
Ugh, no matter. I cannot afford to worry over you. I have a grave number of bodies to hang and not enough time to hang them. Now, what is it that you want?
By the authority of Hogarth's writ of conscription, you report to me. Now let me pass.
Vigilant Hogarth sent you? I wish I could help, but he's been named a traitor. These credentials might as well be stained in Protectorate blood. That being said, I am from Westport. If Hogarth trusts you, let's just say I'm willing to listen. The Brigadier sees enemies everywhere, sappers in every shadow. Approaching him under questionable license is to risk being shot. It's too dangerous for us both.
Then you'd both disappoint Hogarth and lose an ally in resolving your corpse problem.
Pray tell, would you help me with that?
Have you thought of assembling a rudimentary pulley system to raise the bodies?
I'm a soldier, not a technician. Still, maybe I can borrow one of our engineers with that as a suggestion. Nevertheless, while I keenly appreciate your assistance, I still can't go against the Brigadier's wishes.
Would you consider making an exception?
I must decline. Whatever I might think of the Vigilant, mine is not the opinion that matters.
Well, all right. I'm going in anyway.
Raring to go. Emergency protocol served as prime.
Oh my God, these guys are tough. Actually liked you. Where did that come from? Good Lord, he's way back there.
Crack is ready, and frankly, pissed off.
Hitting him for one freaking point. What have I got? Don't have anything with a scope.
We'll find him. Sure.
Tingling, all charged up. Commander.
Horrible! Sustain the system!
I remember, I got that headshot dealing now. If I can get a headshot, does a lot of extra damage. There we go. Well, we went to all that trouble to get all that extra stuff to sneak in, and it didn't work. So... I don't know. Somewhere to save.
This the maintenance room? Void. Not much for creature comforts, are they?
Oh God, that goes way down. Hold on. I can remember start letting that burn do some work. What is this? Automate shipment. Still waiting on that shipment. Oh, you're not going to get it. I blew that place up. Something's wrong with our supplies. We just need to identify the source of the discrepancy. I was hoping that like shut off something or pneumatic piston. Sure. Energy canister. Okay, let's look around a little bit before we go out there. So this is where that goes. Okay. It's just a back way into here. Okay, that's what I wanted to check. Okay, what do we got? There wasn't a workbench in there, was there? No, dang it. We want to make some more ammo. Takes long to load those.
The protectorate endures.
My God. Ah, the damage over time got her. Shock rods, nice. Ooh. Just messages. Corrupt files. Restore file 1. Hope all is well. You're doing the production proud. It's the subject bound for the mental refreshment across my desk. Your name was among the graduates. Granted. Cecil Ivor Corbin is a popular name, but not that popular. I suppose a congratulatory remark is in order. Consider it given. Pass on our recognition to Montelli, where their corporists incursion on our fair island. I have every confidence with the two of you at helm. Alright, knowing that I've already lost your respect and your mercy, please spare Westport. Take your righteous anger out on me. I will be made an example. If that is your wish, just don't force my people to suffer for my failures and the consequences that must invariably follow. I know that you cannot acknowledge this message despite whatever comes to pass. I wish you well as your former commanding officer and as your former friend. Vigilant Hogarth. Turn to route. Okay. As you're more likely aware, the Skycutter power facility ceased to function some time ago. While we'd hoped to reinitiate control of the facility, it's impossible to gauge what we might be able to activate again. Unfortunately, this means consistent reliance on our automechanical defenses shall be difficult. Moreover, data transference procedures may be interrupted due to periodic power fluctuations. It is critical that all outstanding data, corrupted and otherwise, be uploaded to the relay for transmission and recovery. Okay. Let's save. We don't save for a while. Now, if I could have used that, I guess. Okay, I want to make some shock ammo. Crafting, consumables. I can make 3. Okay. And what does... And I need shells. Okay. Well, we killed the guy up here, apparently. Why do they have money laying all over the place? Okay. Urgent drone status. Despite our superiors' assertion that Skycutter power facility has been secured and has posed no danger of disruptions, we received a stabilizing power surge from the tower. Now all our exterior auto mechanicals and turrets are offline. It is well that technicians be assigned to repair the damage and reinstate the offline systems immediately, and I don't want to hear a snide "I told you so," or even a professional "this was identified early as a likely outcome." Keep it to yourselves. There's plenty of room on the gallows for insubordinates. Wow, this dude. Okay, we're not going to go through the personnel logs and stuff. Ooh, a broken door. F. Engineering was a good choice. Bonk. Hello, big fella. Spaldered uniform. That's terrible. Wanted. Dead or alive. Wanted, wanted, dead or alive. Okay. That's where we came in. That's back out front. Okay. Now this is back to the way we're headed. Make sure everything's loaded. Okay. Dead or alive. Dang it, now that song's just totally stuck in my head.
Hell of a scene to greet you at the start of your workday. Bet it keeps folk completely in line.
Look at all the dead bodies.
Be happening. Not again.
Oh, there's the guy we're supposed to talk to. Where you at, Marshall?
Come, quickly. We must all bear witness.
Technicians Acna and Gastrell, you stand accused of manufacturing a fatal flaw in one of our valued dragoons. Have you any last words to express your shame?
That dragoon was already defective. Oh, we were only rebuilding the logic assembly so that...
At last, the truth alights. I hope this belated confession unburdens your conscience, though it will do nothing to commute your sentence. On the charges of sabotage and treason most contemptible, I find you both guilty.
No. No, please! This is all a misunderstanding. We're loyal.
So, he's crazy.
More loyal subjects executed. And valued technicians, no less. I cannot see how reducing our own manpower guides us down a path to victory. Wait, I recognize you. From Horizon Point.
Yep.
Yes, just outside the skip labs, before the incident. Didn't I set security on you? How are you here? Alive? You must have been the cause of everything that happened that day. And to think I could have stopped you.
Show Rit, relax. I'm here on behalf of Vigilant Hogarth to help you overthrow Montelli.
Others named Hogarth a traitor, but I never believed it. If anything, Montelli is inflicting more injury to the Protectorate right now than the whole of what Hogarth is accused of. In any case, the writ all but obliges me to aid you. Perhaps now we can put an end to all of this lunacy. If I can just speak with Montelli,
Yeah.
maybe I can persuade him to stand down. Go to his terminal. Search for any information on it that may be deployed against him. Also, while you're there, notify High Command that I'm taking control of the station.
Hogarth said you warned me you want to try. He said it's a bad idea.
I'll admit there's some risk in having my actions misinterpreted. I could be named a traitor, as Vigilant Hogarth was. Or sentimental refreshment. No. Surely High Command will understand the need for this transfer of power. What I do now, I do for the Protectorate, not myself. Besides, Montelli is not merely my superior. He's also an old friend. I must make some
How do I
attempt
reach his
to get
terminal?
through to him. Remind him of what true service to the Protectorate means.
How do I get to his terminal?
You'll need your own access card to get upstairs. Blank key cards can often be found in the contraband room, and there's a terminal for encoding access in the security office. Head through the door to the right and continue down the hall.
I hope you're right about talking down Montelli. We may not live long, but if you're not.
They'll still attack you on sight. My commitment to the Protectorate is unwavering. Obviously, I wouldn't be attempting something so foolhardy if I was not devoted to protecting cause above self. Remember, our success hinges on sending my notice and gathering any information you can from Montelli's terminal. Don't fail me in this, or it will be both our graves. I will join you as soon as you go to confront Montelli. In the meantime, I'll gather what weapons and allies I can, just in case things go poorly.
Yeah, you think it's going to go poorly? The guy's crazy. Okay. Let's go to journal. And we're still on this. Gotta get up there. Now, one would assume you go this direction. So, we're going to go the other direction. Dun, 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 dun. Can I pick this door? Vox Relay Command Credentials. I cannot. Okay. Sneaky things.
Did you hear Montelli lock the thrusters?
I heard nothing.
Wow, I'm a horrible shot. Ow. These guys are tough, man. Still says I'm in combat. Ow, a turret. Ow, a turret. Ow, a turret.
Emergency protocol syringes prime.
Wait for them to heal up. Okay. Every time I see that short rounds, I think of Indiana Jones. Okay. Purple berry crunch. Yum. Canister. Oh, we got a new thing for our health. Oh. It's 300 instantly, increasing up to 2 times that amount the closer you are to death. 75 toxicity. What do we got in there currently? No, it's 90 toxicity, but I think it's better. What's this one? A small unconditional heal. So that's a quick poop. Okay. Contraband notes. Unusual contraband. Someone confiscated anti-choice goods and logged them as forbidden seasoning. Update. Seasoning was not seasoning unless I must guess needed a powerful hallucinogenic. Must update logs once I remember how to operate the terminal keys. Blank key card row 3. So how do we find row 3? Oh, right here. Oh, and a security lockbox. I don't know what's in it, but that's cool. Okay. Guess it bit a wire? I don't... Oh, this doesn't look like it's going to be messy or anything. Customer place some drones throughout the room below. Hack 4. I think I can put another point in hacking, right? Yeah, I can. Drones deployment for goals targeting prisoners can be removed, causing the drones to attack indiscriminately. Oh, the drones really aren't very good, are they? Wow, the drones suck. Well, that, I mean, it didn't cost me nothing, but that was kind of terrible. Can I shoot them through here? No, glass. Oh, I shouldn't have messed with that. I didn't need to do that. Got this one auto refills on its own. Okay. Oh! Oh, he threw that right in the freaking window. Good Lord, that was a good throw. Did you see that crap? Valerie, you're not in the way or nothing.
Emergency protocols ready.
Valerie, you're kind of in the way. Another grenade? Somebody right underneath us.
Enthusiastic neutralizing unfriendlies.
His body slid back down the hole there. Now, come on, I know there's one more down there. I can hear him.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
It's got to be under the stairs, right? I literally backed myself into a corner because I wasn't paying attention. Let's see what's down here. Oh, it's a barracks. What's this? Personal messages. From Alfonso Martinez, subject reinforcements. Westport awaits reinforcements from the Vox Rib, but none seem forthcoming. Some here say we failed the Protectorate, that we're traitors or worse. If that's true, I shall take your silence as the only confirmation I need, and hereby renounce all connection to you. Victor, please do not message me further. I do not wish to draw the ire of my superiors by communicating with outside individuals. Wah, wah. Their version of a Dear John letter, I guess? Oh, this is just back up front. Okay. I took the long way to get here, huh? Do you know who might read this after the fact? That the record show that I cannot fathom what is going through Brigadier Montelli's head. One day he executes his own people, and next he locks the Vox thrusters without explanation. Whatever happens tomorrow, I suppose I'm along for the ride. And to anyone who may read this before the fact, know that I am a faithful servant of the Protectorate, and that I only engage in hypotheticals to pass the time. Oh, you can't do that with the Protectorate, buddy. Yeah, I can pick this. Ooh. 10% base health is not that great. Yeah, that's not anything either. Over pseudo electric stun. That's it? God, that wasn't worth picking. Medical 4. Could need another trauma kit. We don't need another trauma kit. We got like 5 of them. That's back the way we came. Is there anything underneath here? Nope. Okay. There is something right through this door, though. You can see the reds. Oh, I confused them. Yoink! Hi, how you doing? Dang it! I knew better to let that run out. It lowers my damage. I'm not above hiding in a crawl space. I'm not even kidding a little. I hear that card. I missed? That was a terrible shot. Hello? Hello?
State your business.
Over here. Over here. Come on. Really? Okay. Let's reload everything. That one's always reloaded. Okay. Let's check all the bodies. Got all those. Better save, actually. Haven't saved for a little bit. Alright, let's go here. What do we got? Mag pick, alright. These guys are pretty tough. I mean, they are supposedly like elite soldiers or whatever, so I get it, but... a little smearing going on there. Anything down here? This is where we snuck... Wow, we could have cut off a lot for coming in through the Raptidon pit. Good lord, we could cut off half the freaking place, man. I'm walking around seeing if that eye pops up. Okay, what do we got? Messages. Brigadier Montelli, clearance, credentials, authorization. All credential requests must be authorized by the Brigadier. Before processing requests, ensure that I have confirmed the order. From Cadet Warden Adderley, subject desperately requesting credentials. To the personnel of credentials and clearance, I have misplaced my identification credentials. I am well aware that will happen if Montelli were to learn of this lapse. I'm also aware that you are honor bound to notify him. Please just once aid me. I know it is my duty to follow orders, but this punishment is most cruel and unusual. Most unusual. Punishments like these should be relegated to traitors, but I am not a traitor. I have simply made a mistake. Return to root. Access clearance protocols. Insert credentials. And keep them in a safe location. Okay, so that got us the command credentials. Which means now we have to go to his office and get the evidence. Oh, it's that I'm seeing. I'm not... It's like, why do I keep seeing move in there? But it was that spark. Now, wait a minute. Can we go this way? I don't think these... No, there's nothing connects to that. So we got to go around. We got to go all the way back around. Okay. Okay, so we got to get through there. Okay, so we got to get through there. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to open this and then just stand here at the door and shoot them, because otherwise they're going to devastate us.
Some kind of slackwit faffing about. What are they up to?
Hi.
Forever vigilant. Better take a gander. Individualist!
Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, I tried to dodge back like the other game. I'm playing the first one, and you can double tap space to dodge. Are they stuck? Dude, really? Get out. Woman. I mean, I can shoot through, but I can't see them. Are they stuck?
Health benefits available at your request.
They're stuck.
You are leaking an alarming amount of fluid.
Funny, they're stuck. Let's heal up using the bot. Hold on, I want to see some. What's her ability? Oh, hers is the shrapnel deal. Where's it at? Where'd that other one go? Okay. God, this gun is so good. It is insanely good with shock on it. Found a flaw in you gluttony. Food, food, food. You don't let a single bite or drop go to waste. Your food and drink now heal for more, but you may move a bit slower in combat. 15% healing from food and drink, but 10%... No, I don't need that. It heals you all the way now anyway. What? Maybe when you got much higher, you might need that? I don't know. Rock rods, thank you. The reason I walk by these things and see if my little thing pop up is when they show you the skill. When you get the skill, it shows standing in front of one of those and it lighting up. And I'm like, is that like a... Oh, man, he's killed a lot of people. And like, is that like a thing, or was it just a picture they show, you know? I wonder why the screws were green. Oh, I took both those. I didn't mean to. Okay. Dang it. No. All right. I was hoping. Tell you what, I do love that double jump, man. Okay. Everyone's full health. Explore Vox Relay. Piff! And there you are. This is a long old way up, man. Good lord. I just wonder what's up there. It's like water almost. Hey, nice. Let's sell all the junk. Got 5,000. Okay, that gives us 3,700 ammo, so we're good. We're gonna look around a little bit. Grit enhancing material, it's not worth anything. I mean, it is, but... oh, it's Montelli's. Send Corbin's official notice of relieving Montelli of command. Messages. To Brigadier Montelli, a reminder. Allow me to impart the following reminder. Those who fail to uphold the Protectorate's ideals are as guilty as those who stand in opposition. You have your mandate. Bring the... Do you hear that weird noise? How's my voice doing that? I don't know if you can hear it. It may be an internal thing, but am I like... Something's buzzing when I talk. I can hear it inside. It's weird. My throat may be getting sore. Inaptitude will be tolerated, regardless of the role or station, will be held accountable, and I mean everyone. Okay, so that's why he went nuts, was outside pressure. Let's check the next one. I thank you for your report. Just remind your people will serve as an example to others and demonstrate the very apex of Protectorate discipline. However, I am disturbed by the rot within that you so helpfully exposed. It must be exercised without delay. Swift results require swift action. You are to lock the Vox engine with the trajectories I've specified for emergency launches. Further instructions will be forthcoming, but know that there can be no hesitation if we are to successfully weaponize this station. Oh, so... I have done terrible things to prove my fealty, right? Fealty. I tried to put an extra syllable in there. Strung up traitors, shed the blood of the unworthy, and I have been justly rewarded. But now I fear the bar has been raised too high. What does punishment look like when cruelty is the baseline of leadership? Oh, wow, that's deep. Suppressing these wayward thoughts should not be such a struggle. Okay.
The
So
evidence on this terminal strongly indicates growing dysfunction within
let's
the
go ahead and
Protectorate
save.
hierarchy.
Hey, if they want to eat their own, I know of a certain CEO and her army who won't complain.
Oh, hello there, big fella.
Yes, but those were minor incidents. I can confidently assert that under my strict hand, this station remains impervious to the invaders' foul. What now? Ah, an intruder.
Oh, cool gun.
Of course. I was warned the paradigm would test me, and here
His
you
armor's awesome.
arrived. And Corbin. By your presence, am I to understand that you've turned renegade as well? Of all the serpents writhing beneath my boot, you were the
He does have a
last I
flare.
expected to strike at me.
My intentions are as they've always been. Honorable. I only wish to talk.
Talk? With a gun in hand and an enemy in your shadow? Do you mistake me for a fool?
Turn your gaze outward, Umberto. Look at everything you've done. Can you honestly tell me this is for the good of the Protectorate?
I'm killing traitors. Seditionists. I am purging our prized garden of chokeweed and all manner of slithering things.
He nuts.
My methods may seem callous, but a swift response to treason is necessary to prevent this crisis from worsening.
Crisis? Are you talking about the war with Auntie's Choice?
Auntie's Choice? Bah! The invaders are vacuous opportunists dead from the collar up. They would not have found purchase here if not for the festering rot already in our soil.
Rot. Hell of a way to speak of your own forces, Brigadier.
Or perhaps your Auntie's Choice simply lacks the standards to separate out mediocrity. Nevertheless, I am not afraid to speak what's true. Our great protectorate has lost its way. Years of comfort and plenty without stricter enforcement have softened us, made us weak, undisciplined. Only the sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom. He could restore the
I don't have the
honor,
speech check.
instead of shaming his forebears by
What do I
leaving
need?
such a grave task to others like myself.
Hold on. I want to see what that speech check is. Let's load the game. I don't know if I can get to speech 4. I don't think I can. I'd like to see what that speech check is. Speech. I can't. I can get to speech 3. I don't think there's a perk that works with that either. No. Let's try to see if there's anything. Eden Windage. Marksmanship. Marksman rifles, pistols, and sniper rifles have increased range. That's pretty good, actually. Commando gun slot. No, there's nothing. Okay, dang. I was so wanting to check out that. That speech check, but we can't get high enough. Okay, well, we'll just deal with what we got then. We'll just go through that real quick again. We don't have any drugs that give us speech or anything like that, right? None of these give speech. Oh, that's a shame. They used to. And none of these. None of these give anything for speech, right? Damage resistance. No. All right. I don't think there's anything in these, right? No, it's just the standard stuff. Okay. Man, I was hoping somebody would get that speech check. All right.
What now? I was
Mayan, turn your...
My methods may seem
Crisis.
Fester.
or perhaps our great, if only the sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom. He could
You're nothing more than a
restore
butcher in a uniform on telly, plain and simple. What action should the sovereign have taken in your estimation?
such a grave task to others
Oh.
like myself.
Let's check that out. What action should the sovereign have taken?
Never should have allowed the order to break away. And now he makes himself a recluse when he should be at the head of the proverbial column, leading us against the invaders.
So you're a seditionist.
If not for the consul, all would fall to ruin. The protectorate survives not on empty will, but on those with a mind for strategy and the stomach for war.
When you speak, I hear the voice of my friend, but not his reason. Not the man who taught me to temper discipline with care for those under my command. If any vestige of that man remains, I believe he'd recognize the need to be relieved of command, and would welcome the friend who gave him the opportunity to do so bloodlessly.
The thing I would welcome in this moment is your head upon a pike, you fraternizer.
These extreme measures were never your idea in the first place, were they, Montelli?
Know of it.
I know you have only ever wanted one thing, to serve the Protectorate. Right now, you're only doing it harm. But perhaps if relieved from the pressures of command...
You speak of... an
impossibility. Were it so easy to choose another path, do you think either of us would be here?
Leadership, speech 4, 5, and leadership. Corbin's trying to give you a way out. You should take it.
For unasked for, unwanted, and summarily.
Dang it. I think you could do that if you got the...
Up to me, I would sentence you to the slow and painful traitor's
Yeah, I
death
think you could do it if you got the speech checks.
But given the circumstances, your extinction must come quicker. Purge this loathsome treasonist and his odious ally from my sight. Leave none alive.
Okay. Where's his weak spot's chest?
His steady eye above. Ostensibly, I must reload. Back in business.
Look what I did to the stairwell with all the electricity. Oh, God, that gun is so good. How much ammo did we use in it? Used a lot. What's he drop? Where'd he go? There he is. Chain spark cannon. 29 damage. That's terrible. Chain spark cannon. What's our normal one? $22. Chain spark cannon. Fires a huge blast of electricity that changes through enemies. It's reloading. So it's about the same, but it says it changed through enemies. Okay, is there any other guys around here? Actually, let's put this in the place of this one. And put our one up here. Doesn't show any mobs in here.
The control room. Bet you last month's earnings that debris left her mark here.
Anything? Watching for the eye thing. One thing I do like, when you're out of combat, you can use food to regen health. That's nice. I'm not touching that yet. Okay, I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah.
Nothing you can interact with. Relay station docked. Balance of various meters and readings for the components of the relay. All protocols, including the launch protocol called locked. You notice there's a hidden protocol that can be accessed. Hack the interface. You're able to display the once you open the safe room. Where's it at? Where it at, though? Where did... Oh, back here. Okay. Advanced decryption. Communication mirroring shunt applied. Access stored messages. Use DeVere's agent code. To unknown recipient. It is well past time that we force the order to follow the correct course, and the Earth Directorate surveillance satellite stationed on the outskirts of Arcadia will supply us with the necessary tools to do so. It has been collecting information since before my arrival here, and I've been monitoring, obfuscating, and discarding reports of it as the situation warranted in my time at the Vox. Unfortunately, I am unable to access information stored on it remotely, so we must bring it down, and by we, I mean you. I know you can find a way to access the observatory's transmitters. You'll need to transmit my old Earth Directorate code to access its guidance systems and alter its trajectory so that I may recover it. The time for action is now, which reminds me, tell you-know-who to never identify himself or me by name when communicating. Better yet, tell him not to communicate at all and to stop with the excuses and get his job done. To Augustine DeVries from Victor Clemens. Augustine, your harangues are becoming vexatious. If I am to achieve our noble goal, I must commit every bit of concentration I can muster towards it without interruption. I am not your addle-pated lackey preparing to kill without a moment's hesitation. My work is the centerpiece of your violent goal. If something were to befall me or the others here, I shudder to imagine what you would need to do or what would become of Arcadia. We've been assured that your preparations are as essential as our own, but danger nips close to our heels here in Golden Ridge. Okay, Golden Ridge. And I've not heard any plans of yours to intervene in our behalf. But do not concern yourself unduly, though I am certain you won't. Barring any mishaps, we'll be ready when we are needed, and I will continue to communicate in any manner I see fit. Okay, so a little...
Or how you accessed my private terminal, but it won't do for prying eyes to have evidence of my activities. I've triggered the Vox Relay fail-safe ejection routine. But worry not. After launching, the station will take several minutes to achieve its pre-programmed self-destruct altitude. Plenty of time to enjoy the ride before your death.
Okay. Fairfield? No, not Fairfield.
We gotta do something. If the Vox crashes into Fairfield, it'll kill a whole lot of my people and innocent civilians. Use the controls.
What's the right
you
thing?
know damn well it isn't helping the Protectorate kill a number of us when we aren't even in the fight. Aim it elsewhere on the island. Fire it into space. I don't care, so long as you don't doom everybody.
All right, get out of the way.
Commander, we need to go.
DeVere's failsafe triggered the launch protocol. Unfortunately, Montelli has locked the possible trajectories, and the only choice available, which is you currently set to Fairfield, which is ability to town, nothing is done. Set destination space. When I launch into space, sparing all from harm. Okay, how do we get out of here? Oh, I didn't loot that body back there. Oh,
We gotta move, quick.
I'm in the freaking elevator, dude. I can't do anything. What happens if you don't leave? What happens if you just don't leave it? I think nothing. I don't think it does anything till you get here. Oh, it's got a burned out rocket. Wonder if we can visit it later. Oh, that's neat looking. I mean, except it's going to crash another planet over there. Guess that's one of those things that's not a problem. Okay. All right, let's check. Let's save. Let's check our journal. What do we got? On the Trail of Trader, found information that Augustine debris still has allies in place called Golden Ridge. Okay. Let's go region. Where is Golden Ridge? Okay. Thought we could go right to our ship. Communication station begins long planned foray into space for research purposes. Uh-huh. Sure.
There you are. I was expecting you 4
Hi.
minutes and 27 seconds ago.
It reminds me of Skyrim.
I have a missive for you.
Missive from who about what?
Recipient's eyes only. All I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most judicious custodians, the Order of the Ascendant. I am not privy to any information beyond that. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive, I expect. Farewell, and as they say, may all your endeavors come to fruition. Best of luck to you.
Okay. Okay, what's it say? Missive. Where would that be? Oh, I guess I probably got to do that on the ship, actually. Pardon me, hiccups. Goodness. There's my other charging brick. Okay, hold on. What do we got? Native species. No. Remote detonator. Auto hacker 5000. Chance on hit to scramble auto mechanicals to fight for you. Scramble chance increases with hack skill and the target's electrocution stacks. Oh, now that one is tempting. Manager's tasking hat. Image hit with your attacks become marked. Oh, yeah, we do that one. Okay, so there's only 3. I'm thinking about the hacker. What's the remote detonator again? Heavy rounds. Fires subtle explosive beacons that stick on impact. Reloading detonates beacons. Damage scales with explosive skill. I have no explosive skill. I think I'm going to get the auto hacker. What is it, like a pistol? It's a pistol. Low damage, though. But I think we're going to keep it. Why can't I equip it? That was weird. Oh, I can't bring out a gun here.
Time to watch whatever it was the message.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Niles, what's up, buddy?
Greetings, agent of the Earth.
Wow. That is a killer outfit.
Bassar, presiding bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine de Vries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not.
How about that? An itch.
Was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible.
Can't wait to get my new glasses at the beginning of the year.
The Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's Mercy.
Okay, so I guess we're going to Golden Ridge now.
You in your mission, and hopefully you will see fit to aid us in ours. Navkey coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message.
El Dorado, Golden Ridge.
As was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Well, who could turn down an invitation like that? To Golden Ridge, Commander?
Yeah, Golden Ridge, man. Let's go.
Commander, the Navkey coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the Order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station due to the astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild.
What's a free market station?
Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter by that name.
What can you tell me about Golden Ridge?
Golden Ridge is located on Dorado. It is home to the Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy, as well as previously being a center for mining uranium. The Protectorate abandoned it soon after the invasion, leaving Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant to fight for control of the area and its resources.
Did something about the astrogator being rebuilt.
Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. As the rebuilding process progresses, old Navkeys may be unlocked. Unfortunately, most of them are likely not recoverable.
Okay, let's go to that free station. Free Market Station. Built from the scavenged husk of a crashed Auntie's Choice colony ship, the station is a staging ground for Sub Rosa, a black market operation. Oh yeah, we deal with Sub Rosa. We got her shipment of vodka. I gotta take the robot. It heals me. And honestly, she seems better than Niles in a fight. I gotta be honest. Free Market Station. Oh. I still gotta pick a perk point too. I'm not sure which one to pick. That's a tight fit. Okay, let me see. Skills. 3 skill points and a perk. Let's put 1 in guns, 1 in observation, and another in hack. And then, let's see, there's none of these that I really care about. When you craft items, your armor gains a temporary bonus to its armor value that degrades with incoming attacks. I don't care about that. Trick shot, weapon weak spot kills ricochet, dealing damage to second. Right, that's not bad. I'm thinking about commando though to get the gun slot, a weapon slot. %10 damage for modded weapons is pretty good too. Treasure hunter. Okay. Tracker. Hostiles on minimap are no longer hidden by the shroud, the area outside the player's field of view, and have their facing shown. Oh. Yes. Wow, that is so good. That's insane. Okay. We don't. Do we have a quest to come here? I don't think we do, right? We just could come here. Yeah, so we'll just kind of wander around, look around. Landing pad discovered.
Looks like the second choice has got a new shipment of swill. Gave it a try. Needs some aging, but not too bad.
What?
Anybody actually named?
With Barney. He said we're not getting any
Nope.
new shipments for months. What did he let you try?
Maybe didn't run it by him. It was out of a big metal barrel behind the bar. Said
Lockpick.
Andy's finest star wipe on it.
That wasn't booze. That was
Ooh, I'll take those shells. Thank you.
Barney should start selling it then. It's better than half his stock.
Nothing in here. Freebies. Either one of you guys named? Sub Rosa Gunant. Nope. Cutthroat. Hooligan. Huckster.
10 more bits and I can buy my kid her first gun. If somebody who looks like me sold you an engine that exploded, that was my evil twin. Sorry, pal. You look a tad too upscale for us to do business.
Sorry, loitering ain't my crime of choice.
Welcome to the true free market, friend.
That's a killer outhouse. You're just a hooligan. Really? Nothing? Okay, those two are named. Oh! A rift. Stay away from that rift. Thank you very much, because they make you go... I still firmly believe, because in one of the earlier parts of the game, we saw these two rifts that were, like, this far apart, across a ledge. So I think eventually we're going to get the ability to work between them. That's just a pure speculation, though. I don't know anything. A shock rod, yes, please. Now, let's go talk to the named first, because I'm just kind of wandering around. I may miss some quests or something. Card Seabold.
Hope that wayward science type
Dude, great monocle.
We of the station normally do our best to dissuade partisans from making nuisances of themselves.
Actually, I don't know what you're talking about. Actually, I wouldn't mind learning what she's doing here.
Suppose I can't stop you. Just don't let her convince you to do anything that might put you at odds with our security
I
forces.
love your monocle.
All that aside, enjoy your time on the station. Don't get into any trouble.
Dude, your monocle's amazing.
Greetings. Are you perhaps interested in advancing the knowledge of Arcadia's history through scientific exploration?
Your glasses are amazing too, but I really don't care.
Of course you are. Please, do tell me anything you might
Oh
know
my God, we can lay it.
about the ACS free market.
Order of the Ascendant. So she's not an enemy. So she wanted to know about the crash of the original ship. A crew of sapient archaic rats sabotaged the controls. Their leader remains at large. Oh, that would be fantastic, but she's not an enemy. I don't know anything about that.
Drat. It's mortifying that my options would be so limited that I must resort to random chance to achieve my aims. Do pardon my forwardness. I saw that you were a new arrival, but I held out some hope that you might be able to...
I can go ask around.
...where the station populace has not. As an archivist, it's my duty to collect and record hitherto unrecorded knowledge wherever it can be found. But my earnest questions have been met with suspicion.
I sense your questions were a bit too earnest if they resulted in guards harassing you. Oh, wait a minute. I'm guessing the free market is a ship the station is built around. Yes.
Correct. Unfortunately, I'll take that question to mean that I can't interview you for more information.
Fiddlesticks. If some independent preservationist would be willing to assist me in discovering the truth, I certainly would
I can help you.
That's great.
I want to look around the station
I can
anyway.
offer you a stipend from my exploratory budget for anything you might manage to discover. Converse with the locals, peer into unturned corners, and see what your able hand might unearth. I look forward to furthering the cause of history with you.
Any tips for a start?
I'd ask about in the saloon and the bazaar. Both are places where gossip flies about like so many tarot rays. Sub Rosa likely has some information about the crash, but
So just know.
I'm not sure
Just
where.
go
You
look.
also might be able to find
That's
some of
helpful.
the attack portion of the ship amidst all of the station's wreckage. Look around. I'm sure you'll be able to get farther on your own.
Okay, so I guess we just does his mask have a mustache painted on it? That's incredible. I want two. All right, let's go check in this hidey hole here. Steal those? Nope, that's stealing right in front of the guard. I'm not trying to hide. Oh! Wrong side. Wrong side. I live up here. This is nice. Sorry about the last 16 tests. I've had to assemble the locking system. My apologies to those who've been pounding my belongings to feed themselves. Otto. Can I just pick it or something? Okay, let's save in case you get one shot at this. I might do a complete save here because you might only get one shot at this. Okay. Did I really get those right? So it's that one next. Oh. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, hold on, hold on. That one's green now. Okay, so middle on that one. Yeah. Okay, now that one stayed green. Why? Random chance for the win. So it's a combination on just... That resets them all. It didn't reset that one. Some of them don't reset. That resets them all. Is there a clue on them? Is there a clue around here? One resets. Resets. Okay. Okay, it's none of those. Got 2 lights, but 3 lights over here. No. No, okay. Hopefully we'll find that somewhere, but who is that again? Otto. All right, let's go look for let's go check them, see if we can find Otto. Beneath that extensive pile of debris, you can barely make out what looks like an intact audio log. Oh, no, we don't have enough for any of that. Inspect afterburn coils and interior combustion. You peer between the blackened remnants of the engine's carapace and discover scores upon scores of non-uniform black burst marks. It appears the engine suffered a critical internal malfunction leading to an explosion. On one metal plate, you can barely make out the words "Property of Auntie's Choice. If lost, please return to ACES Free Market." Lost? Okay. Oh, now we can get through there. Okay. The bazaar. Well, we saw this guy right in front of us. What's he doing?
Blade, bludgeons, bombs. Hey, you smell gunpowder? Do you want to?
Yeah, I like him. Do you want to?
Firearms. Rouse all you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned to perfection.
Why is your store called not a weapon store? These are clearly weapons.
I'm glad you asked. Weapon is an all-encompassing term. A rock can be a weapon, or a stick, or a particularly agitated sprat if you have thick enough gloves. But what I sell here, I wouldn't dare lump them in with mere weapons. These are finely tuned instruments of personnel elimination.
Finely tuned is good. Last thing I need is a malfunction in the middle of a firefight.
You have my guarantee. My equipment for annihilating one's foes will never fail on you. Full disclosure, my guarantee is not guaranteed.
How'd you end up on Free Market Station?
Privileged information, friend. If you want it, you're going to have to kill me. Just jesting. Although if you did want to kill me, I've got many finely priced perforators tuned.
Finely priced perforators.
Perhaps you'd be inclined to take a look at my wares?
I like that.
Feel free to go on a murderous rampage with what you buy.
Oh, Agatha. Fires 25% more slowly, but its bullets explode on hit. Uses heavy rounds as ammo instead of long rounds. Finally, a gun named Agatha that shoots exploding bullets. There's no mystery here. Shock rifle, pulse hammer, trench shotgun hologram sight, shock rifle telescope sight, shock assault advanced engine modulator. Okay, extra holster, reflex sight, shock rifle sawed-off barrel. No, nothing I really want. Thank you, though. Well, that's tempting, but not at 13,000 because I ain't got it. I've got it. What up, Otto?
Listen, I know I shouldn't warn you about this, but anything I sell you runs the risk of exploding.
Now this is the dude.
You'll appreciate my forthrightness and be all the more willing to buy from me.
I'm here on my own business. What do you know about the ACS free market?
No. Ships decidedly ain't in my purview. You sure I can't interest you in some
Tinkering's hard enough when you're focused, and you aren't focused.
You can tell? Damnation. Sounds like you know what it's like working with technology.
I do.
Maybe I can confide in
You betcha.
Before it crashed, I served on the free market as a secondary engineer, first grade. Had a colleague who was very talented, but not very good at hiding it. Supervisor saw her as a threat and demoted her to the engine room. She wasn't the type to take a blow without dodging.
Didn't realize there was politics even among grease hands.
In Auntie's Choice, there's politics among waste technicians. My colleague sabotaged the engines when her partner was on his mandated 2-minute break. When the free market attempted to breach orbit, well, just about everyone died. I made it to an escape pod on the port side. The ship landed on its starboard. I got lucky.
Sounds rough. Sorry you had to go through that. He's sub rosa too.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, can we get back to subjects that aren't this? I got goods to sell.
No offense, but you don't seem much like a merchant.
Well, none taken. I never intended to be. But when life breaks your jaw and shoots out your knees, may as well learn to get good at crawling, right?
Unique take on life gives you lemons, but sure. Let's see what you got.
Happy to show you.
No, nothing. Well, I don't really need that. Current funds too low to purchase full stock. Yeah, I know.
Options don't explode no more. Honest.
Let's look around and see if we can find anything that might just tip us off about his.
Yes.
All right, we're going to try to pickpocket him. No, we don't even have the skill. All right. I bet the code to his room's in his pocket. Oh. Sell junk. Smoke grenade. Don't need that.
Meals currently sold with both salt and pepper. Available today only.
How do I get in there? Nope.
My gear has the fewest holes out of any close-on station, or your money back.
Miguel.
I might not know what all my wares are, but I'm sure we can find something you like. If you're in need of
Seems you got quite the collection. How'd you come into all this?
Used to be part of Auntie's choice. Nothing special, just a pilot for light cargo vessels. Had a lot of time to think with just the void for company. Eventually decided I was sick of being overworked and underpaid and made off with my cargo. Turned out to be generic clothes, work gear, and such. More of a market for it out here than I would have guessed. I've bolstered my wares since. You should give them a look.
Let's see what you got to say, but
Wineries and everything in between.
not really. Oh. Coded corporate. Cost cut materials. There's some interesting ones. Xanthium poison has gained 50% store. Oh. How much is that? 600. Covert Venetian mask. One eye patch. That's cool. That one is tempting. Well, pardon me. But I don't think we really need it. We've got our shield thing. So, although the toxicity rate drop would be very nice. But no. Okay. Auntie's choice. Oh, hello. Ah, okay. What you got? Okay, we may not be able to get this. Didn't mean take that. Earth Director found a flaw in you, kleptomania. You just have to have it. Doesn't matter what it is, but if it isn't yours, you want it. You'll occasionally steal things automatically, but anything you stolen sells for significantly more. Warning, this flaw significantly changes the experience while in settlements. You'll occasionally steal things automatically. Not advised for players looking for a relaxing experience. Oh, 100% vendor pricing. Reject. No way am I taking that. That would be a fun perk to take, though. Because you'd have to be very careful if you even looked at a shelf or something. Doc Halloverson.
You know who to visit. If you're here about a toothache, you've come to the right place. If you're here bleeding from a dozen bullet wound,
I want that mask behind her.
I can help with that too. If you've wounds that need stitching or teeth that need straightening, I'm your doctor.
Pardon me. You seem a little dentistry obsessed.
Yes? Is this a problem? I'm the only doctor on free market.
I mean, that's fair. When you're the only doctor, you get to be as obsessed as you want.
Works I may or may not have. My prior faction demanded I strictly adhere to my vocation and forego the world of dentistry under penalty of death after a certain number of infractions. Suffice it to say, I'm pleased Free Market Station allows me to be myself.
All right, open the vendor.
Medicaments and more, all sufficiently
Medicaments?
regulated or thereabouts.
Make a trauma kit. Pilferator. Stealthy salutary. Gain increased healing from your medical inhaler. Increases with your hack skill. You may also hack auto docks by expending bypass shots to reactivate them. Once per auto dock. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Damage resistance while crashing? Odor of the Ascendant Giga. Wow, 550 health over duration. Toxicity is not bad either. How much is that? 600? No, we're doing okay with ours.
Medicaments, drugs. Get your drugs here.
Get your drugs here. What's back
You
here?
lost it. I'm selling it. Only thing dependable
Sandra
is my
Rubidoo.
my prices. Happy to have you. Tell me what you need.
How's business?
Booming now. Used to be a few other armor shops on the station. As it happened, their owners mysteriously vanished. I picked up their inventories real cheap, since they were just taking up station storage.
You bet.
It sure was a convenient windfall for yours to
Just make sure those owners vanish completely, lest they come back for their goods.
No, I wouldn't worry about that. Extremely unrelated, but I'd avoid the chef de mécanique's twice braised indeterminate flesh scraps if I was you. They can be gamey.
I like her. Reflective amplification. Ignore a single incoming hit every... Oh! Oh, God, that's expensive, though. Have I got anything I could sell for quite a bit? No, look at the prices for this stuff. They want like $3,500 for it. And I wonder if there's a mod to fix the stupid prices. Gee whiskey. Ooh, hello. Plasma beam caster shock barrel. Air-cooled machine gun double barrel. 5 pages. Holy crap. Butt switchy. Shotgun biomass. No, I really like shock. Burst. Now fires in charged burst mode. I don't like that either. Okay. I don't see any that I really want to buy.
If it inflicts grievous bodily harm on other people, I've got it.
Okay, we're back to this guy. Alright, I wish there was some way. There's nothing like hidden here, right? Like anything that would give it away? Like a picture or... There's not. Man, and we can't even pickpocketing. That sucks. Okay. Let's go back and tell this girl what we found.
You just bought a shooter from not a weapons store, right? How's it treating you?
It ain't. Can't eat the scraps I shoot.
Greetings. How has the data collection fared?
I think I've I've received information from multiple sources, but it seems to be contradictory.
That's hardly surprising, considering the station's predilection for gossip. So long as you provide us the information, we can parse through it and decide fact from fiction. Present what you have learned.
I think I've collected all I'm going to get.
A breakthrough.
I found a survivor told me there was a vengeful engineer.
So the backstabbing nature of Auntie's choice is hampering even the most basic of command chains. Good to know. Aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments?
I don't know, I didn't find anything about it.
Certainly not ideal. Every piece of information I lack will further hamper my report. Last question. Were there any contributing factors to the crash?
One of the ship's chief engineers was demoted right before the crash.
Failing to recognize ability? Seems Auntie's choice is forgetting where upward enters into the phrase upward mobility. Is going to bear some glaring absences, which is unfortunate. Still, I wouldn't have been able to get this far without your help. Here's something for your time. It would have been more.
So what'd you conclude?
Auntie's choice seems to be inundated with its own problems, technical and personnel alike. We should have ample opportunity to use this for propaganda purposes.
Wait, what? I thought you were compiling a historical.
If Free Market Station survives the war, this will be a very important historical account. But if the order fails in Arcadia, none of that will matter. I'm just making the most of what you gave me.
Can't say I appreciate it, but at least I understand your reasoning.
We're of like minds. I'll be sure to notify my friends in the order that...
That's what I was counting on.
Now I need to get this report to my superiors.
We're seeing more and more of this order thing coming up. And I thought, well, it really doesn't hurt anybody. And if we can get on her good side... Let's see what she says. Oh, Sabrosa Hooligan. If we can... Oh, that's the door we unlocked. Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. I want to take a quick look around. We didn't miss something out here, right? That might be a clue to how to complete that puzzle. How do they have atmosphere? Oh, at least nowhere. That's weird. Oh, that's how you get through that door if you don't get it from the other side. Gotcha. There's a radio station here that's pretty cool too. If you go to the wireless, like you can have all kinds of different essential listening for all subjects, social guidance, and approved messaging punctuated by acceptable music. For transpiring events, philosophical profundities, informed insight in the future, also music, all brought to you by the Order of the Ascendant. And music entertainment and the latest from the front lines, brought to you by our Auntie's Choice, improving Eden through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment. Why settle when you can thrive? Let me turn up the music a little. Ooh. Are you somebody, or are you just a... Oh, I can't interact with you. Okay. Oh. Are you all right? I'm not even gonna bother you.
You're tuned to Wireless Free Arcadia.
I'm beginning to reach the tail end of my patience. You will tell me the location of the broker.
All right, hold on. We're gonna shut that back off.
Lad, you ain't got much of a concept of a deal, do you?
You ain't got nothing to offer, and a threat is offering less than nothing.
You realize any other arbiter would have crushed you where you stand for a...
Oh, come now, Prospero. You've been on that stage hundreds of times. This perturbation looks bad on you, and you're not one for looking bad.
Seem you be well informed. I have questions about the crashed ship.
You've identified me properly. But information transference is the lifeblood of Free Market Station. And if you want a transfusion, you'll have to grant me a spot of help. I'm in charge of keeping the patrons of the saloon entertained. Normally, this does not present an issue, but I learned that an old flame of mine shall attend my next performance. My resolve is
You have in mind.
courage has never failed me, but I have a discerning palate. The automech chef in the bazaar sells my preferred brand of alcohol, though it can
The one I stole out of the...
headstrong. I can't just drink any old swill from the bar.
I stole it.
My refined palate can only stomach one drink. Iceberg aged whiskey. Something of a collector's.
I have that bottle of that right here.
My brand. Excellent. Thank you. Very well. You wish to know about the crash, yes? Are you prepared for a sordid
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Everyone knows that the Free Market's captain was a hopeless romantic, especially disposed to giving too much of her heart to those inclined to break it. The final betrayal came from a dashing rogue smuggler who vanished with most of her bits. The good captain had about all she could endure.
So she crashed the ship?
Indeed she did. The crew attempted to wrest the controls from her to save them from
No,
their
that's not what
fate.
happened.
But alas, too late. That's all I know. I thank you for your help once again. And now I must get ready for my set.
Okay, bathrooms, yeah. Oh, there's stat lines. You can't loot them. Pardon me. What up, feller?
Sorry about our friend here. No matter how slow I talk, the words Free Market Station is independent and does not bow to the Protectorate don't seem to be registering with him. What can I get you?
What's the deal with your unwelcome guest?
Aside from irritating me, I've been making it my business not to know.
Yeah.
We at Free Market Station don't get involved with
Sword tonight.
partisans, especially obnoxious ones. So long as he doesn't cause real strife.
What's with those masks some of the Sub Rosa agents have?
Ask him, not me. If you were running a less than legal group, would you want everyone knowing your agents' identities? I don't think so. Lots of folks in Sub Rosa have friends and family elsewhere. Auntie's Choice and the Protectorate predominantly, but some order. If their identities somehow got out, those friends and family are suddenly going to look like much juicier targets. It's safer for everyone this way.
Any rumors circulating around the station?
Always. For example, there's some kind of hoity-toity collector type parked upstairs. Supposedly, she's willing to sell some of her collection if you impress her.
Okay, let's see your stock. What do you got? Nothing. Don't want no alcohol. Oh, and I'm back outside the thing. What are you doing?
Stranger, seen my fix? Hope you're about to offer to rid me of this damn fool.
You cannot dissuade an arbiter from their sovereign-given duty, no matter how much of an irritant you may attempt to be.
Seems dangerous for a Protectorate soldier to throw his weight around?
Hardly. I could handle myself against the locals quite easily. If by some miracle they managed to fell me, High Command would cease to overlook this settlement's existence. But I have no desire for unnecessary violence at this time.
At this time. I like the way you put that. At this time.
Settlement eventually, and meanwhile, it is useful for my aims.
Keep dreaming, bootlicker. You can preach honor all you like. It ain't gonna make me trust you any more than I already don't.
You seem a little different than the ones I've met before.
I'd hope so. I am an arbiter, one of the Protectorate's elite, entrusted with upholding Protectorate law above all else.
I am the law.
And executing anyone who deviates, no matter how slightly they may do so.
You! That is a gross misrepresentation. Everyone at this station has deviated more than slightly, yet I certainly haven't introduced them to my hammer.
Let's get back to the point. What are you trying to accomplish?
I came to meet with the information broker for, protectorate business, protectorate reasons. However, I find myself foiled at near every turn. None within the protectorate would defy an arbiter and expect to live. Regrettably, I cannot make the locals see reason without rendering myself unable to learn what I seek.
Even polite entreaties don't see most getting an invite to the broker. And you've been anything but.
Let's see. Why not let him have an audience? Now, these are not full speech checks, though, because they don't have a little thing beside them. Ah, my eyes. I was so glad to get new glasses. Man, my eyes are hurting. About another month. Why not let it? But it is better without it. Oh, get it? Hold on. Be right back. Hello? No, I'm sorry, it's not. No, I guess not. No. Yeah, thank you. Oh, my dude. Wanting somebody that doesn't live here. I can't get my my carpet and the lowers. That's right. Let's see. Why not let him have an audience with a broker? At least he wouldn't bother you anymore. Most protectorate can't bend the rules at all. You should give this guy more credit. I hate the protectorate. What I heard doesn't seem too diplomatic. I'm gonna go with that one.
Are you daft? Do you understand how diplomatic I am being simply by staying my hand? Any other arbiter would have executed you all where you stand.
You would have tried.
So merciful it makes me blush. I'm sure your staying your hand has nothing to do with the armed guards watching your every move. No matter what this fella says, he's not going to convince me to trust him. He's a walking security risk.
Meeting the broker sounds like it could be useful somehow. Maybe we can work together. If it's risk you're concerned about, have him prove himself to you. Oh, there you go. Put him to work washing dishes. He doesn't break any after work. You can see the broker. That's the joke one. Let's do it too. If it's a risk you're concerned about, have him prove himself.
They need prove themselves to no one but the sovereign. But if I must debase myself to further my aims...
Well, he's willing to do that.
Interesting thought. Occurs to me there might just be something that needs looking into.
Let's hear it.
Within the Golden Ridge locale on Dorado, there's a refugee camp. It's unassuming, quiet-like. Most of the folks there just want to be left alone. They see to the few needs they have by working with the broker. But we ain't heard from them in a fortnight and change. Serves to reason something untoward may have transpired there. You see your way to look at...
Hold on just a second. I'll be right back.
Maybe we'll talk.
Nope, nothing. I misheard. Okay. Searching someone toward might have transpired there. You see your way to looking into that. Maybe we'll talk. Sounds like you want me to go as well. Why? Yeah, I gotta ask why.
I don't fancy the idea of letting an arbiter loose on our allies
That's
without
true.
supervision. Might not know you, but anything's better than giving him complete freedom.
I do not take your speaking of me as some kind of feral canid lightly.
Sounds like a big load of not my problem. I like the fact you can just turn these down. Just be like, no, you know what? No. Yeah, it seems like a plan. Let's go.
Great. Take the lap canid with you. I've had enough of his excitability, and so have my customers.
I don't claim to be pleased with the circumstances surrounding this co-investigation.
Captain
but
Buttercup.
Perhaps we may surprise one another. I'm Arbiter Tristan Rao.
Great name. That's from Superman. Rao is the god of Krypton. Well, one of the gods of Krypton. Yeah, don't get too friendly. We've got a job to do here. Let's do it.
The idea of working with a non-protectorate individual is no tremendous pleasure to me either.
Yes, I don't like the Protectorate at all.
At the camp, let us hope we both arrive there intact.
Okay, so now we got to go to the camp, search the refugee camp. Saloon cellar. Bet that's on his pockets there, and we can't get it. I'm going to make a pickpocket build, I think, for my next playthrough. Okay, well. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. Let's go upstairs and look around, I guess, just to see what's up there. Can't talk to you. Boom! You just got a message. No, I didn't. That was 7 hours ago. Oh, Tainted Grail put out a new update. I'll have to check it out. Subrosa Thug. Fiona F. Walker. Oh, that's a window. It's like, is that
Another challenger approaches. Prepare to be sent weeping from my curio collection. None have defeated my collections, and none shall. But I do so delight in a competition. Are you prepared to do battle?
That's a pretty interesting sword you've got on display there.
Spectrum Dance Saber, a prototype weapon of Auntie's heyday. I shan't spoil its implications, not unless you prove your worth.
I'll hear you out. What are you preparing to do battle over?
My dear, of the toss ball and pitch ball variety, I must see if your collection bests my own.
Is this enough?
Sporting! Let us do battle. This is a fine collection of cards. For an amateur, you'll need a sight more to compete with me. I cannot open my wares to any unless their collections rival my own.
How about I kill you and just
I hope you
open your
understand.
box over there?
Feel free to return once you have bolstered your ranks. But know that you shall still not defeat me.
How about I just kill these guys and go in this room? Oh, you can't? That's an interesting gun. What do you got there? That's very cool. How about you? 6 gun on his hip. Okay, well, I guess Tristan's gonna wait here. I got this, Tristan. Don't you worry, buddy. Guess that's it. Except for that guy's puzzle, but I got no idea how to proceed on that puzzle thing.
Blades, bludgeons, bombs, blunderbusses. We've got it all.
I could get it eventually, I'm sure.
I was under the impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Why am I being accosted?
Free Market Station is open to all. Except spies. It's awful suspicious.
It's awful suspicious how you've been gallivanting around. You don't hear gallivanting much anymore. I love the double jump. It's so good. That is cool. They have atmosphere. Let's go Dorado. Cutscene. It's gold color. Dorado. I get it. Wahaha. Okay.
Careful now. Oh, you sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy.
Yeah, we'll stick with those two. I wonder if I'm supposed to have more people by now. I still got 3 spots open over there. I don't know how far along the game is. I have no idea. I wish I had like a percentage. So you knew. We've been expecting you. Golden Ridge. Uh-oh. Hello? Oh, there he goes, moving again. Okay, let's look around. Little pop in there. Why is there a trail over here? That's what I want to know.
Please consult with Earth Directorate HQ before committing resources to search and rescue.
We got bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
El Kaboom! Hey, there's to yell, there's a snake in my boot right there. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, hello. What is in here?
Your patience is
Oh,
commendable.
he's not an attack one.
Please continue waiting quietly until the next tram arrives.
Yeah, they're gonna wait forever?
Thank you for picking up your personal belongings. We must all work together. Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
I don't think there's gonna be anything coming in and out of the station, buddy.
Please mind the gaps. All of them.
Ooh.
That piece looks different from the others.
Yeah, why is this on a different color?
We ought to take it with us.
Can I,
you know, for safekeeping.
if it's an original, we should take it with us? We can take it? We can take it. Find the other Mario pieces. Okay. That's a big hole. That elevator works. Let's look around a little bit before we commit to an elevator. I'm kind of curious. Okay, that scared me. Is that a book? About that one. Oh, I'm stuck. Golden Ridge Tramulcar of Expediency. Expedience.
Attention,
Ooh.
passenger. You are running 21,000.
Yeah, we can pick that.
Hours late for your tram. Please be mindful of your departure in the future.
There's our ship. And freebie stuff. Man, I keep watching for that eye up here. Should have put another couple of points in it, probably, honestly. I'm probably missing tons of stuff because I don't have enough points in it.
Your patience is commendable.
Okay.
Please continue waiting quietly until the next tram arrives.
Let's go up here. Ain't no more trams coming out, buddy. Look her down. There we go. Station reports. Current schedule. 999 minutes behind schedule. Instant reports. 5 minutes. Tram 609. 5 minutes behind schedule. Staff shamed. 9 minutes behind schedule. Staff admonished. 17 minutes behind schedule. Conductor reprimanded and recommended for mental refreshment. Good God. Citizens found eating food. Citizen incidents. Citizen found eating food in non-designated area. Admonishment administered. Recurring incident will result in increasing admonishment with eventual mental refreshment if issue is not resolved. Citizen fell asleep in common area and loudly snored. Disturbing the peace in public areas. Severe admonishment. Recurring offenses were reviewed by an arbiter. Okay. Well, pretty common stuff. Oh! Where am I going? I don't know. Oh, we're going over there, apparently. Oh, this is just another way to over by our ship. Okay. Well, we'll run around again. Can I run through here? Can I fit through here?
Notice, the following points of interest have been identified. Matriarch's Mercy, Alexandra Monastery, the statue of the Matriarch.
That does look really cool. Can't get over there. That's way too far to jump. So, I guess... Alright, we know nothing's up there, right? Oh, ooh, ooh. Okay, now I want to see, is my plan right? Hold on. Is there another... Hold on, I can't get that close to that rift. Is there another rift over here somewhere? Oh, that's right. This one don't have a scope. See, if my theory is right, somewhere up here probably is another rift. Probably up there. I'm betting it's like up here. And you can teleport through them. I almost guarantee it. They're always at the end of walkways and blind alleys and things like they're going to lead somewhere. Thief! Oh, okay, that's weird. Are you okay? What is on your shoulder? I don't want to know. It's none of my business.
Multiple signs of habitation observed. Helpful tip. Agents are advised against touching stains of questionable origin.
We can get in this door. Donk, 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 donk. Bonk. Really? That's the only thing in here? I think we're missing things. Because this looks just like the picture. But I don't think our skill's high enough.
Day 206. Morale? Low. Condition? Feeble. Voucher mech. Watching. Always watching. Many have left for Matriarch's Mercy, seeking refuge with the Order. The fools. Can't they see the Order is no different from the Protectorate? The Order won't...
Incessant muttering to oneself may disturb fellow passengers. Further conduct violations may warrant notification of the Sentinels.
Try it, you doddering rattletrap. Such threats compel me no longer. I now answer to no one. I've seen through the lies of both sides. In time, everyone will.
Unwarranted optimism may be a sign of a more serious imbalance. Please see a curativist before boarding.
We got an appointment to keep at Matriarch's Mercy. Let's just hope we don't get shelled too.
Guess we'll head that way.
You may think you have tasted a great old-fashioned cocktail, but have you tasted the highest-rated old-fashioned ever created? Now you can, with Acistoke Bourbon, consistently rated the best.
Ooh. We'll check out that building first. Squirrel.
Please, somebody help us, anybody! Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately.
We?
My family and I, we was making our way to the mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son were injured. Can't move them by myself. I had to leave them just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is even more riskier. The Varachnids, I chased them off, but they'll be back. Please help us. Ain't
Something's
nothing I
wrong
can
with
do
you
for
and
us,
your
but
story.
you got weapon and medicines and can get us to the camp. Please. Of course there is. It's my family. They're hurt, dying.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you. This way. This way.
His limp disappeared. Did you notice that? We're going to go through the tunnel, but it was a setup 100%. Of course, now, if that was just a programming thing and I'm wrong, I'm going to feel really bad. For like 5 minutes. But I'll almost guarantee it wasn't.
Is it time for Adrenotime time yet? Because yes, it is.
Got my lamps on a hostile.
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was a setup. Not even a good one. Burst assault rifle, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna go check out this building while we're here. Where's all the wild... Oh, right there. Okay, they are not susceptible. Man, they are tough. Holy crap. Okay. I don't need that one gun unless we're... Corroder biomass. We've only got the one fire pistol. One fire thing. Let's put this back up here right now. Why is he electrocuted? Is this do electrical damage? That wasn't too bad. Oh, it's a lamp. It's a jackhammer, the drill lever. What's going on there? Engineer's clothing. Mag pick. Yeah. Kind of terrible stuff coming over here. Can we go up here? What's up here? Oh, oh, am I too heavy? No. For one mag pick, we'll give it a shot. Small plasma charge. I don't know what that is. Anything he uses that yet? Coffins. Maybe. Okay, we got our mag pick back for that one. That one's a pretty good one. Well, that was kind of lackluster. Do I have a machine gun? I don't think I do, right? I mean, my electric one is, I guess. The spiders are not too affected by the electrical, which kind of sucks. That looks like a fist.
Refugees, looks like. And after that strike, there'll only be more at the gates.
Another Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
Skip the rigmarole. I'm here on business from the presiding bishop.
That a fact? Well, I was going to give you a friendly warning. But since you don't have the time, I'll leave you to wonder. So be it. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy.
Good, because I can kill everybody in here and not even break a sweat.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders,
I swear, it's nigh on impossible to find decent animal remains in these parts.
Cloister is looking pretty good right about now.
Wasteland devoid of life?
Oh, try not to get too close. My sinuses are stuffed up, my ears are backed up, and my guts are gurgling. I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice. So keep your distance.
Have you ever considered quarantining for the sake of public health?
Oh, you want me to keep sickness to myself? Is that it? Well, I refuse to give in to shame and fear.
I've gotten sick at least a dozen times since we set up camp. Why, last week alone, I caught hack lung, sprat tongue, skinny teeth, and a rare case of mortified skull emergence. Figured I might as well get used to being sick. So I'm practicing for my next disease.
What do you make of the situation on camp?
I think it's downright awful what's happened to these fine folks. But me especially. Sickness, malnutrition, spontaneous genetic disorders, it never ends.
I should go. Feel better.
Trust me, you don't want to catch this. Neither do I, for that matter.
So he's not even sick. He was practicing for the next sickness.
How long are we meant to stay?
Displaced refugee.
I'm not in the prediction business.
Can't do anything with that.
Broke my nose last
Map
scrap.
other.
I banged him up real good for you, didn't I? I won, you won, right? Matters settled.
The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You've been mostly unconscious a while now.
I've got no idea what either one of you are talking about.
You ought to talk to Boss Tilda. She's the brains in this... What does she call it? Oh, yeah. Quasi-illicit shenanigan.
Doesn't like to look at us when we're all banged up. Said my face turned her off Borscht loaf.
Anyhow, head down the hill along the fence. Tell her Mapother and Mudge sent you.
Okay, Mapother and Mudge.
Word to wise.
Back to their names.
Don't accept anything here that's given for free. You'll pay, one way or another.
Can't talk to you. Fair enough. Oh, she wants me to talk to her.
Commander, you got a minute to talk? I got some thoughts on this situation.
What's on your mind?
The number of folks seeking refuge from the war is, well, it's beyond what I expected. And beyond what the Order is capable of.
Yeah, I kind of got that too.
Andes may not be faring much better here, but we could at least find enough work for these folk to buy some food.
The Order is doing their best and not making the refugees earn their help.
You sure? The Order seems a whole lot more concerned with dazzling the populace with numbers than anything else. It's a tough situation, that's all I'm saying. But if the Order can't even manage tens of folk at their doorstep, they ain't gonna manage much better should they win the war.
You know what? You're right. Let's ask these refugees if they'd prefer free food or having to work for it.
But nothing's ever really free, is it? Through this myself when Auntie's Choice took over Tau Ceti. It took time to secure the merger, but once they did, we folk got the help we needed real quick. And all they wanted in return was the signing of an employment contract. Now, I ain't seeing any contracts in Matriarch's Mercy. So what is the Order actually gaining by doing this?
They're just trying to help people who lost everything. Why is that so hard to believe? You know Auntie's Choice was wrong to offer you that deal. Well, they're gaining human shields. Nobody's saying would dare attack refugees. Good point. Maybe they're scouting for new converts or conducting a human trial. I'm going to go with the, you know, Auntie's Choice was wrong to offer you that deal, right?
Don't see how it's wrong if it benefited the both of us. Anyhow, if the Order is in fact helping these folk with no hidden aims, then, well, I'll be the first to admit that there might just be merit in what they're selling. Appreciate you hearing me out.
We'll talk later.
You got business? No? Move on.
I have an agent yours in Fairfield. She promised I would find friends in Sub Rosa.
You the fixer lent your aid to Agent Galloway? Don't suppose you got that crawling hibiscus she promised to sneak me, huh? Forget it. You can come in.
Okay. That is some purple hair.
Hello, hello. You're the one
Purple
that
eyes to
did us
match.
unveiling Sub Rosa of a rather large shipment of Spectrum vodka,
Yes,
Agent Galloway is slightly less trustful than most feral canids.
That's feral canid.
So winning her over speaks volumes of your character. Consequently, I'm pleased to present you purchase access to my fine wares. It's fortunate you're no stranger to contraband.
Let's see. If wares are so good while you're operating a refugee camp, where does Sub Rosa stand on the war? Wherever people like you are, there's work to be done close by, am I right? Where do you guys stand on the war?
We stand that we'd like to make a good ton of bits on the war. And maybe expand our reach in the
Fair.
process. Beyond that, I'm not supposed to comment. But Sub Rosa consists primarily of ex-Auntie's Choice and ex-Protectorate personnel. Folks we care about out there. Complicates some of our feelings on the fighting.
Show me your
But if
wares.
the fighting stops, our income begins to go dry.
If wares are so good while you're operating a refugee camp,
It's superb cover and a consistent market. Refugees are in need of all sorts of supplies that the Order cannot provide. And Sub Rosa delivers. At only a reasonable markup. Myself, I enjoy the thrills of the environ. Will the Order attempt to drive me out? Will Matriarch's Mercy be shelled?
What?
Shall I run out of new cereals? Oh, thrilling!
why would I require explosive here? I wish I had 2 in explosive so I could see what that said. You can't make money without taking a risk.
Agreed. You do well in Sub Sub Rosa with that philosophy. Supposing you didn't get killed anyhow.
Show me your wares.
Feast thine eyes on the merchandise.
Acquiescence. Adaptive engineering. Incoming damage may change defense mode. Oh. My Alexa's so broken. Let's see. Incoming damage may change defense mode. Light damage enables 10% damage resistance. Heavy damage exceeding 10% max health enables 30% evasion chance. Ooh. That's kind of cool, actually. Excuse me. Plasma beam caster. I haven't found that weapon yet, and I want to. Well, I mean, I have it's right there, but I'm not giving 1,000 for it. Retailored gear. I should buy 2 of those, but I can't afford them. All right, money is so scarce here. I have so much money on the first one. Good Lord. Subfinagler Tilda Rodmacher.
Greetings.
Still purple,
What can I help
man.
you with? Let me guess. Let me guess. One of your co-occupants is always hanging up his or her britches in your corner of the yurt. Am I right? Or you're
No.
more of a stay off my palate or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. Hmm? Pray elucidate the exact nature of your tiff of contention.
Mapother and Mudge sent me.
Oh, really? Like they strung a few words together in a row? And it all
Strung a
made
few words together in a
sense?
row. I like it.
That's a marked improvement on earlier. Guessing they left out a bunch, though. Here in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. In some cases, sleeping on top of them. It tends to cause friction between neighbors. Would lead to fights, but nobody here wants trouble with the Order. So they hire our hooligans to battle by proxy.
So they fight using stand-ins. Okay.
Half the time, people shy away at the first sight of blood. The other, that's what they're there for. We say whoever wins the fight wins the argument. But frankly, it's never anything of consequence, like, okay, hurrah! This guy gets back his mangy button. Now, how can I help you exactly?
I came to ask about the situation in the camp, but you answered my question.
A tourist. Well, clear out then, huh? Can't have you scaring off real customers. I got a bunch of yeggs, 2 pugilists, and a cicanid to feed.
I like these guys. They're funny.
Look, your nose was just a stand-in for Duarte's nose. Don't feel like no stand-in.
Where do we go now?
Refugee. What's up here?
Another colony?
I predict with an 8.23 margin of
Oh, hello. Rolo Nast?
Hmm.
Man, I'm hungry.
You weren't mentioned in my latest personalized order projection. I mean, prediction. Granted, I mostly skim the parts what don't cover probabilistic dangers, so perhaps you were alluded to in some, roundabout fashion. Suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's good, right? Yeah, I reckon that's good.
So you're fond of these personalized order predictions, are you? A personalized order prediction is some kind of personalized order prediction. I can't. Oh, I'm a threat, all right. Just maybe not to you, so I wouldn't show up on a pop. Oh, personalized order predictions. You're fond of them, are you?
Hey, I try not to make any big plans until I consult my latest POP. First time I got a POP, it was on a lark. It said, Rolo Nast, our seer has predicted you must wear a helmet today. I borrowed one. As a laugh, everybody ribbed me about it. Just after lunch, wind picked up on the cliff above and dropped a mock apple 152 meters straight down onto my head. Fortunately, I still had that brain case on.
How well accurate would you say their predictions are?
I mean, if you want an exact estimate or percentage, talk to them. As for me, I just got that, what do you call it? Anecdotal feedback. A few times, I couldn't make heads or tail of half of it. Like, avoid anything representing whole numbers? I didn't know what to do about that. So I just stayed put. Still here, and my co-occupant...
So you're saying they've helped you?
So, I guess them prognostications work well enough. You did catch the part I said they'd save my life, right? I think alive is a notable improvement on dead. That's something you can take to the bank, you know? Figuratively speaking. I don't know why the other displaced have been so slow to take to them. But I'm not complaining too loud. Waited for my latest POPs long enough already.
Okay. Alright, that's all I was supposed to hear from him, I guess.
Personalized order prediction.
What caused the schism between the Protectorate and the Order? The Consul tried to kill presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar, but we saw that coming.
There we go. I was like, you gonna talk to me?
As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere.
I'm curious about the refugees.
Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment.
You seem fairly to know what's the situation.
Oh, yes. Though I must admit, some looked quite startled when I spoke on our schism with the Protectorate earlier. In retrospect, I may have spoken well in my enthusiasm.
Pardon me.
Suppose I, more than any other member of the Order here, connect with non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures, including practical advice on efficiently planning their days.
Stretch.
Into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail.
What's expatiate? That's not a real word, is it? I gotta look that up. Is that a real word? If it's not, it should be. Oop. Okay, how do they spell that? E-X-P-A-T-I-A-T-E. Is there an I in there? Yes, I-A-T-E. Speak or write at length or in detail. That's a real word. All right. Wait, so that's how you've been helping the displaced here, talking to them, at them, with them?
You've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have a 13.7% increase in overall quality of life. Single-handedly making here, with constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on order history, plus some mathematics for a little added razzle-dazzle.
I think we have much different ideas of what constitutes practical advice.
Other time, we can debate the theoretical complexities involved. But I fear I must get back to my duties. These laypersons won't enlighten themselves.
Her outfit's awesome. Okay, you guys got a name? No, you do, but... Order Novice.
Reminds me of Tau Ceti right after the merger. Had to wait for my number to be called just to get rations and a cot. Hope these folk don't.
Archivist Calder Widmark.
And then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment.
Ooh, if we had science too.
Yes? Did you need something?
I'll turn my fan on a little bit. I'm stuffy in this corner. Usually perform advanced calculation in the midst of a busy settlement. I meant to ask about the situation in town, but your presence here distracted me. I meant to ask about the situation in town.
Distraction and I are old colleagues.
These glasses are amazing too.
My part in these shared circumstances.
They all have such nice glasses.
Somewhat unique. The abbot felt a scientician operating in a conspicuous spot in the thoroughfare might be useful. An illustrative way for our guests to see how we operate. To show how the crabble patties are made, as it were.
Crabble patties are made.
Preparation a 90-step rate formula and a conflux of polynomial equations.
So you're just massing out here in public so passersby can watch you. No, we're going to go 2. You think that's what the displaced refugees most need right now?
On hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions. Though perhaps due to my central location, 89.74% of the time, I am simply asked for directions.
What kind of data do you have in support of the Order's efforts?
Given our present circumstances, most of my data revolves around existential threats vis-a-vis the displaced. According to data, life inside shows a notable uptick in key relevant quality of life factors: longevity, access to medicine, potable water. Life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile xenofauna. Yes, indeed. Numbers are really against you out there.
Better to have shelter than beaten by raptidons. I agree.
By quite a healthy statistical margin, yes. We nurture the body while we minister to the mind. We organize, we adapt. We have diverted internal resources to better meet demand in key areas. And I'm pleased to say that's led to a statistically significant 2.7% increase in refugee satisfaction. But data remains unconvincing. I suggest you inquire with Provisioner Plotnik inside the lift building. Simply tell her Archivist Widmark approves brief use of her time.
I'll let you get back to it.
Then back to it I shall get.
Oh, Parker dropped something. Okay. All kinds of noises tonight. We'll look over here. What sheet? Oh. What examined? You see a large pile of seemingly unrelated debris with this. What this once was isn't readily apparent. Try and recall everything you know about architecture, engineering. You determine this is an improvised structure, possibly multi-story before its collapse. Internal load-bearing elements clearly proved insufficient. Keep examining. We don't have brawny. Okay. So we learned something.
I seen the whole thing.
Violet Muncie.
Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be.
Was anyone injured when it fell?
Duarte? He's former aunties like me. He was underneath for a few hours. Or, no, that was before. This time it was Rollo Nast? No. Gert Valkenburg. Happens a lot. People here need more room to breathe. Can't build in the walkways, can't set up in the exclusion zone. So they build up.
Exclusion zone.
Best they can, at least. For building material or nothing.
So a bunch of displaced has been hurt doing this?
Oh, you put that together, did you? Here, I thought I was being subtle. Yeah, people keep at it. What else choice they have? Order won't listen. Maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they'd pay attention. Seems like all they care about sometimes.
What worries me is you may be right. Because they seem to be trying to do okay, but kind of failing at it, honestly. What's up here? Oh. Can't make those jumps, really? Oh, there's just a hole there. Okay. Looks like an animal skeleton for a second. Okay, I think we've talked to everybody out here. I guess we'll head in.
Have you come to bask in the Order's knowledge?
Oh, I thought there should be a scene, switch. Protectorate Provisioner Adelaide Plotnik.
1,068.5 pardons, but my attention is presently 99.81% occupied, coordinating provisions and supplies for the displaced.
Archivist Widmark suggested I speak with you.
Well, if the archivist said so, I suppose I can factor out a moment. As the assigned provisioner, I am responsible for coordinating the requisition and distribution of comestibles, medicinals, and miscellaneous vital supplies. The overwhelming majority of my time is dedicated to this,
Ding.
leaving only moments to see to the Order's needs in the settlement. But it is an effort I undertake with great relish. You may not have noticed, but the refugees do not want for food or medicine.
Hard to say, but the displaced may not have noticed either. I bet you're more stressed than you let on, but you seem happy about it. Excuse me? My goodness, how rude. I don't know. They weren't saying anything about the food, though. Or the medicine. They were talking about space. So, I don't know if one would actually apply. My so itchy. I bet you're more stressed than you let on.
The Order of the Ascendant is dedicated to the ascension of humanity. Our ultimate goal may not be reached in our lifetime. If I can help others in need today, I shall do so to the utmost extent of my abilities and resources.
Not sure the displaced have realized everything you were doing.
Disruption that has occurred to their lives, one could hardly blame them. That they are fed and remain healthy is sufficient for me.
Okay, I should leave you to it then.
I appreciate you respecting my time.
Okay. Nothing hidden anywhere or anything. Administrant Agrawal.
What is it? I have 15 seconds of allotted time for non-specific discourse, so choose your words with expediency. Oh, new arrivals. Of an independent operative nature, one presumes. Did the abbot assign you to help?
Okay, I don't want to get on their bad side. I'm afraid number 3, they might lower my faction with them or something. Let's go with 1. I want to see what's going on here. I don't want to get kicked out right away. Nope, but it seems like you need it.
Unfortunately, you are the first to notice. Infrastructure requests from the displaced exceed present resource capacity. The mounting accumulation of prevailing desideratum is regrettably beyond us. Or beyond me, more to the point. I am simply one person impossibly stretched thin and unable to attend to the
3.
displaced.
Where exactly do you need help most?
Priority concern stands out. Well, something of a dispute, really. One where my latest near-future prognostics report may provide some guidance.
Okay.
Tell me, what do you know of the exclusion zone?
Talk to me like I'm not from around here.
Fair enough. The exclusion zone is a mere corner of Matriarch's Mercy, and rightfully off limits. You see, the seer predicted that a calamity would befall the exclusion zone, warning that the barrier must not be crossed. But the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway, laughing in the face of certain peril.
You warned them, right? You can't save every fallen. Right? Say how's the exclusion zone dangerous. Let's do that one.
And therein lies the frustration. The seer has augured death for anyone who enters the exclusion zone. Yes.
Can we go in this exclusion zone? That'd be cool. Maybe there's something hidden in there.
Furthermore, and I quote, an outside mediator, having earned the confidence of both sides, has a high likelihood of clearing up an ongoing dispute.
That's
We
great.
can't have the voice of the displaced sowing disorder. Will you help us? Will you be our outside mediator, as was foretold?
Sure. Why not? Without anything else.
I believe only in the cold, inconvenient mathematics of the cosmos. This will work. It must work. The first step is to familiarize yourself with every angle of the dispute.
I have talked to tons of them.
Of Matriarch's Mercy. The displaced want the exclusion zone. We want it kept off limits. We can't both be right. Feel free to speak with the voice of the displaced herself if you aren't already acquainted. Any questions before you get started?
I've spoken with a few people with valid concerns about conditions in the
These
camp.
are the data points we need. Keep at it then. Precision is ever our ideal. Many people around camp support or object to our methods. Speak to them, form your own opinion, and when you are ready, we will decide the fate of the exclusion zone.
Okay.
By the law, it's you.
Who are you?
Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help.
Trade now. Talk later. You want my help? You don't even know me.
But the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself.
What do you think is the conditions in the camp?
As a doctor, I'm appalled. We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an unholy trail through the refugees. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but things will get worse as long as we're overcrowded. Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out.
Anything I can do to assist that?
Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Landing. Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of...
Oh, the dude, the hypochondriac dude.
Covers it at all.
You desperately needed my help with something else?
Seers are members of the Order who labor over the universal equation. Even in its unfinished state, the equation gives them the means to predict the future. Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer for guidance. He told me that a dashing outsider would answer my prayers.
Dashing.
I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you
what
are.
is that?
A dashing outsider standing before me.
We have brilliant. The Order. Oh yeah, because we didn't want to go. The Order devised an equation that calculates a noble. How is that possible?
Strictly speaking, it isn't. Not yet. But the math is very, very, very good at predicting what is probably most likely, extremely possible. In theory. Within a margin of error.
Within a margin of error.
My business is the health and welfare of this camp.
Yeah, tell me more.
Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's Mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect hands.
Okay.
I am but a humble general practitioner.
Dang it.
What I really need are specialists, and the Seer predicted an outsider would find them.
Very well, I'll find your medical specialist as foretold.
My thanks, stranger. Probability is on our side. Gave me a data pad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray.
Okay.
Now, take the data pad, with my thanks.
Okay. I have another thing.
How can I be of service?
Okay, I'll be on my way. Okay, so we got a quest from him. Novice Seer Simon Vicarage?
I pleasantly anticipated this exact moment. My personalized order prediction and weekly prognostics report both mentioned encountering an unforeseen factor about now. I suppose that designation doesn't wholly apply to you, though, does it? Predicting future events is an imprecise science. Currently, that is.
How does the Order predict the future?
Methods, correct? We utilize a mix of proprietary research methods to gather as complete a data set as possible and advanced calculations using well-honed models to effectuate it. None of us predict events with complete accuracy or absolute detail. We'd need to solve the universal equation to do that. Fortunately, we're all working very hard on that problem. The Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics reports and personalized order.
I actually read a
followers' paths.
not a paper, nothing that hoity-toity or that thing, but a theory that humans have been trying to figure out the theory of relativity, which is basically the same thing. If you could figure out and understand the theory of relativity, you could predict or do basically anything with it. It would give you the underlying components and building blocks of the universe, of matter. And one of the theories I read was that a Austrian physicist, I can't remember, Austrian, Hungarian, had hypothesized that the very fact that we are trying to work out the universal equation or whatever means it will never be worked out because we're changing it as we go. by the very act of trying to figure it out, we're adding more complexity to it. And so it would be a self-perpetuating cycle of never-ending making it harder. I thought that was so good. Oh, my nose is so itchy. I don't know why my nose gets so itchy. It just dries out so bad at night. The Department of Predictive and now provided weekly prognostic reports, personalized order predictions, tells carefully. So your little department does. So you tell everyone in order what to do.
To watch out for, advisement on adhering to the plan, forecasts of probabilistic dangers, elements of larger predictions made relevant to groups and individuals.
I'm telling you, this is Harry Sheldon
Predictive analysis is mainly
from
dominated
Foundation.
by seers like myself, who
Same
represent
thing
the
he did.
order's most talented mathematicians.
Except he used predictive models on a galaxy-wide scale.
Or minutes into the future with reasonable precision. Others can estimate with up to 71.1% accuracy several months out. Predictions have grown more difficult with the loss of the archive, but I am not to speak of that with an outsider. No offense.
Do unforeseen factors get in the way of your predictions?
Factors, random elements, anomalous outliers, incalculable variables, all of them can undercut the accuracy of our predictions. As we close in on solving the universal equation, unknown unknowns will become known unknowns. Then finally, known knowns. You follow?
Can you tell me anything about the situation in the settlement?
Mercy is brimming beyond capacity with those cast out by war. But we of the Order rise to every challenge and continually strive to better our guests' existence. Why I, for instance, have availed my predictive methods to our refugee neighbors in the area.
So you lack any substantial ways to help them?
There's nothing more practical than improving lives now, is there? We've offered the displaced access to our weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions. Engagement is admittedly rather low, but at least one member of the camp reports he has benefited from them greatly.
If none of the other refugees come by, perhaps you could pitch in to help.
Services will be increasingly
It's cutting off the beginning of the word again. And that's a normal thing. It happens all the time in this game.
Vicar Orendi, for instance, is assiduously occupied with such efforts. One of our recent guests, Rolo Nast, has received multiple personalized order predictions.
Yeah, I already talked to him.
He could speak to the effectiveness of our ways firsthand. If my own humble assertions are not enough, I trust his attestations would convince you, and perhaps other members of the displaced
attestations?
as well.
I think that's everything.
You have much to do. I won't keep you. Adieu.
Adieu. Anybody else have an actual name? Oh, no, we do need that, though. Armament modification dispenser. Oh, okay, hold on. 50% surcharge. That's not too bad. Nothing I can use. Okay. I don't think we have anything for the chain spark. We don't, man. I just want a scope for it. One up there. That's just a prism sight. Micro reflex sight. Yep, nothing. Man, alright. Well, it's worth a shot. What do you got? Plasma grenades. That's in basically. Alright, well, what's this? Call lift. Alexandria Monastery lift currently requires an access code. Required info not found. Okay, so somewhere around here then is the code. Ooh. Ew. Dang, clean your area, dude. Good lord. Okay, we're gonna look around. They got a bed up here. That's nice. That's my room. Oh. Really? Nothing. This is cool. But nothing up here? Hello? Did you bus? Oh. Nothing. It's so weird. But my phone... Okay, so if that code's around here somewhere... Let's talk to Abbott.
Ah, you must be the
Dude, your hair's fantastic.
agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
Oh no, thank you. I couldn't possibly indulge when there's mischief afoot.
Sensible. Straight to
This
business.
will be remembered.
The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards
Excuse
of
me. Goodness, I don't even know where it's coming from.
On the details of your mission. I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge?
Just the two of us. I think I'm hitting on him. Who's Victor Clemens? Why do I need to talk to him? I don't even know who Victor Clemens is. I need to speak to Victor Clemens. Supposedly he's a member of your order.
Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens.
Why do I need to speak with Arthur?
Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
Oh, God. Victor was the guy who was sending De Veers the messages. Oh, that was so long ago I'd forgotten. Seems like he's involved in a plot to destroy Arcadia. Proof Victor's conspiring with a group of dangerous zealots with ties to the order.
Lemons, some kind of radical. What an absurd
Dude, your
notion.
outfit. Good God.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
A friend of the trader I'm after said she and Victor had secret contacts within the order.
It will be true, but our standard of proof within the order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the Enray Range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution.
What kind of threats?
Highly caustic Zeranium River and the Mantisaurs. We've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
Now it's more like Victor's working with the trader I'm hunting.
Is dedicated. Single-minded, one could say. I've always thought highly of his analytical skills as a researcher. Less so his social ones, perhaps. Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order, whether Victor is involved or not. Predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
Glad we're on the same page. Now how can I return the favor and help you? No offense, but why should I help you? It's time to start busting some kneecaps. We'll go with the first one. We're still trying to get on their good side.
Heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action.
So that means there's military there.
Member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Sure.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this?
I like these headphones, but man,
Would an
it has
internal
plastic
review of our ranks not be
ear
more
cup
appropriate?
things, you know, this fake vinyl stuff. Man, it makes my ears sweat so bad. Probably couldn't hear a word of that, but that's all right. Current tensions.
Choosing levity at a moment like this is only further evidence of your lack of good judgment.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding
You
bishop made
need
the
help getting that stick
determination
out of your
to send
butt.
an agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
So scratched up. Just checking to sure the order didn't intentionally attack Auntie's choice. I'll take the lead. Take the lead.
Knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
Okay. See ya. Okay, so I've got to go. Oh, level 11. Nice. Hey, no skill point.
The folk at Opportunity, Commander. Void the Abbot. He's more concerned with exonerating his own than with making things right.
Every scientician
What
happened to this place?
Wait a minute, where is this at? Where is this exclusion zone they're talking about?
One day,
Matriarch's Mercy is no safer than the trenches.
We're not going anywhere.
I predict that the worst.
Not un- Oh. Administrant Agrawal. Here to finally hash this out, are you? Thought this day would never come. And you must be the one everyone's talking about. The great mediator who was foretold.
Yes, well, our esteemed outsider here has agreed to thoroughly appraise our situation, in the hope that we may finally close the book on the exclusion zone once and for all.
They say you asked around. Listen to folks. That's a good start, at least.
I'm ready to begin if you are. Sure.
Speaking as a representative of the Order, we will abide by the Mediator's decision if you do the same.
Agreed.
Mediator, I leave the fate of the exclusion zone in your capable hands.
I'd like to discuss what I found out about the Order side. Rallo Nest taught me a bit about the Order's predictions and their usefulness.
Did he also happen to mention they were needlessly oblique and vague?
He said they weren't always accurate, but he was too scared to ignore them.
But our predictions are given to inform and protect, not to frighten. Forgive me. I do not mean to disrupt.
I spoke to Vicar Ordine about her support for the displaced.
You mean that missionary type who's always talking at everybody instead of to them?
She values education, but I find her methods questionable.
Her mission is to uplift and enlighten.
She's indoctrinating, not helping us.
Yeah, I gotta go with that one too.
Point taken.
Provisioner Plotnik informed me about the Order's efforts.
You actually got the provisioner to give you the time of day. Huh.
I sometimes forget Provisioner Plotnik is also assigned to minding the displaced's needs. Her role is largely proactive, while mine is reactive.
Man, I gotta say, it all comes down to space, right? They all need more space to live. I'm gonna go with 3. She keeps Matriarch's Mercy supplied except for critical space and building supplies.
Visioners booked up. I say redeploy another egghead at the matter.
It's less of an issue of personnel as it is of safety. Contrary to your assumptions, we do care about your collective and individual well-being.
I'm just torn. Do we give them the stuff? Give them the area? I want to go in the area and find out why it's dangerous. No one has said why it's dangerous except for the what's her name said so. Let's talk about the displaced in their perspective.
Mediator?
You heard about this business with the Sub Rosa altercations?
What now? When grievances between the displaced approach fisticuffs, we hire Sub Rosa hooligans to duke things out for us.
That is unquantifiably absurd, and I don't see how moving into the exclusion zone will help.
Overcrowding leads to frustration. Minor issues get amplified in unproductive ways. Yeah, that's definitely true.
Is one thing. Paid Donnybrooks with surrogate fighters is, well, I'm at a loss for an applicative metaphor to describe it.
I spoke to the camp doctor.
He is rather short-handed.
Yeah. Someone should get right on that, huh?
Oh, I'm tired.
What was the good doctor's diagnosis?
He has meds to treat sickness. And oh no, he did say specifically about the people crowding. We have people living on top of each other, which is a public health disaster.
Room to space people out more, but only if we utilize the exclusion zone.
That is indeed unfortunate, but the dangers predicted for the exclusion zone may outweigh these concerns.
I found evidence of a collapsed structure.
But we built Matriarch's Mercy to optimize comfort and safety.
I'm guessing you're saying this wasn't an official structure, more of a hastily assembled, precariously built shanty.
Refugees shouldn't have to build in these conditions. These huts come crashing down. Yes.
People are struggling to make do with what they have. If we had the exclusion zone...
I want to know what's in the exclusion zone and why they can't go in it.
I'm aghast these structures weren't built following established order construction guidelines. By my calculations, you've explored this topic from every conceivable angle. Admirable work.
Man, my
Mediator.
tummy.
I suspect that your sympathies lie with the displaced. Unfortunate if true, but I leave the decision in your capable hands.
They've said it best. It's like most people can only predict like 1 or 2% out of like a day. But she has been very accurate with me coming in. Oh, I'm really torn. I mean, I don't really care. I'm trying to see it from the point of the story, you know. I mean, personally, I don't care too much what happens to either one of them. I'm gonna rule the displaced.
If this is the fate that was augured, then I will not complain, though it goes against my very nature. Please, be safe. That's all I ask.
Not to worry, Administrant. The exclusion zone is our problem now. Here. You stay out of trouble.
A burst SMG. Okay, let's look at this. What did we get? A burst SMG. Oh, 27 times 4. Short rounds. Not bad damage. Let's try that. We haven't tried a burst SMG. What's it look like? 40 in the clip. We don't have a lot of bullets for it, though. Unspecified dangers predicted. This is the exclusion zone here? Oh. This is... I thought it was like a big area. This is it? Oh, what's up there? Why is that lit up? There's a tunnel back there. This was originally supposed to have a tunnel in it. Yep, you can see the scene where they added the rock. Right here. Huh. That is the first thing like that I found in here. Yeah, there's even something back there. Oh, I can even shoot in there. I'd throw a grenade, but it might bounce off the wall. Oh, shut up. Only person I want to injure here is you. Or is this whole cliff face messed up? No, it's just that one spot. So, that was supposed to be a cave originally, looks like. That's pretty cool. Okay, so what's next? Journal. Search refugee camp. Doctors, read the seer's prediction. Doc Hollis Birdsley gave you a data pad from Seer Wiley with instructions. All right, let's check that out. Inventory. How do you read a data pad? Oh, just inspect it. Though you may be a stranger to these lands, you shall help us by locating medical specialists essential to the health and well-being of Matriarch's Mercy. Be they formally trained or unconventionally in approach, rest assured that they will be welcomed with open arms. A taxidermist, a savant with needle and thread, can be found within the bounds of Matriarch's Mercy. Oh. An auto-mechanical that has fallen prey to scrappers is located to the west in the Guardian Estates. Trying to sneeze. Pardon me. A plumber, a specialist in the most depraved and yet essential biological functions, is currently in the trenches of combat. Where's that? We thank you for your forthcoming assistance. He's in the bounds of Matriarch's Mercy. So the taxidermist is here. Uh... 26 meters.
Another colony?
I predict, with an 8.23 margin of error, that our situation will improve in time.
Predictions? You don't even know multivariable calculus.
Just trying to cheer you up.
Have you beheld that new rifle up at the monastery? The Oracle?
The one Wiley designed, right?
5 meters?
The tracking algorithm never misses. Sounds
What?
ambitious, even for him. I'd give my tenure for an hour alone with it and a Mantisaur at 2 clicks.
Oh, it said it was right here. Oh, what do you want?
Appreciated how I bit my tongue back there with the abbot. Didn't want things to come to blows with civilians in the crossfire. Full of excuses for the attack, wasn't he? Sincere? Or it could be that he has his hands so full with keeping his community from falling apart that he missed a memo or two. I'm willing to stay my hand until we know the truth. If it were my folk buried under the rubble, I'd want to know for certain before acting. Besides, ain't nobody around here better suited for investigating than we are.
Taking this better than I expected.
Doing my shooting after asking all the pertinent questions, Commander. While we're at it playing detective, we need to scope out opportunity. If there are any survivors, we ought to help, however we're able. I can only hope they had warning enough to run for cover. If they didn't,
Let's just head straight there. That'll be our first thing.
Commander. We should move on, unless you've got something for me?
No, we'll talk later. Okay, so we want to make... Actually, this one shows right here.
Of life is numeric, and we are the keepers of the equation.
Wait, don't tell me you're one of those drones from Ames.
Oh, this dude.
We're all in this together.
Hi. How do you do, stranger? Always nice to see you.
He was talking about there's not enough animals.
Mercy. Though it's a pity I can't lend more aid to our downtrodden collective. I'm just a humble taxidermist.
You're a taxidermist. How much do you know about suturing wounds or reattaching limbs?
More than whoever butchered your friend. Do you need any touch-ups on that appendage?
Not unless you think a pair of glass eyes and glued-on antlers will help. Sorry.
But something tells me you didn't come to talk shop. What's this about, Agent? Am I in trouble?
I'm seeking medical specialists to help Doc.
What? And you think that's me? Listen, friend, a little skill with needle and thread does not make me a qualified medical professional.
What do you think, Inez? Think he has what it takes?
Look, this place ain't exactly crawling with experts, and Doc needs all the help he can get. Even if all you do is suture wounds, your services will be invaluable.
Away then. I know when I'm being voluntold.
Voluntold. Oh, I'm going to keep that.
Before I agree to anything, I need sprat corpses. Several. And no victims of violence, please. My art depends on the quality of the sleeve.
Got any leads?
Sourced all of my sprats from a local trapper, Frankie Billings. No idea if she's still in business. Word has it she's out north in Auntie's Choice territory, so watch yourself.
I'll come back once I got my hands on some fresh vermin.
Being the operative word. My thanks, stranger.
Okay, so we got that one.
I remember this place before the war.
Let me check the region map here. What are we looking at for the others? This is the manufacturing. That's the plumber. That's the automech doctor, and that's the thing. So what we'll do is we'll port back to the pad. We'll go over here. Oh, no. We'll go to the station entrance because the travel pad's up top. We'll hit that one, then go straight to the camp. If we can get there. That's very weird country. We may not be able to get directly there. We may have to kind of go around the mountain or whatever. Okay. I think we can just... maybe not. Is there any way to go left? Yes. Okay. Okay, we got one at 218 there. Let's just head cross country. Oh. That's a hose. I was like, what's that? That made a noise when it moved. I didn't like that. Oh, there's mobs everywhere. We'll see how this new gun does. I am not a fan of the 3-round burst thing. At all. I suppose we haven't saved in forever. I mean, I think it doesn't auto-save, so you won't lose, you know, too awful much. Okay, there's nothing more on the... No, okay, these guys aren't.
Freelancer, please report to your assigned area and do not interrupt current operations.
Okay, it's right here somewhere.
I do not believe I've observed you in these trenches before. You are aware this is a war zone.
I am, but I'm looking for a doctor. An auto-mechanical doctor.
Move on, Freelancer. I've been tasked with only treating enlisted personnel.
Says it's like right here. Top? Here?
Attention, Freelancer. You are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return.
What? The eye thing popped up, but... It's right here. A little close still. Oh, it's showing me those. I must have missed one back here. There's one underground right here. Okay, so where's that dock?
Friendly approaching from the north. Hold fire.
Halt! What is your destination? Leaving with that heading will bring you in direct contact with the forces of Auntie's choice.
Yeah, I don't care so much. Where's that auto... Is that what it said, right? An auto mechanical dock at this... Recruit the plumber.
Conversation with our
Plumber?
about your repeated injuries. He suspects your right arm will need to be amputated in a couple weeks.
But, Doctor...
Is it this guy here?
Right arm. It's my left one that's been injured.
Well, yes, but that is only currently true. And I can only assess existing injuries. I'm no seer, but they know what they're talking about.
Oh, can we skip the horrific injury part and just take it off now?
I'm afraid it would be unethical of me to
The odds of your survival are directly
exist.
inversely.
Plumber. No, that's not you. It's not you.
That is what I call a stubborn clog in the old pipes.
Oh, named.
You're gonna have to hold it in, friend. Privy's out of
Plumber!
Never fear. I'll get that clog moving soon enough. They don't call me the pipe doctor for nothing.
They need extra medical help in Matriarch's Mercy. Pipe doctor is probably close enough.
You mean you want the pipe doctor to practice real medicine? On real people? Why, this is the greatest day of my life. The human gut is the most compact and efficient sewer system ever. A plumber's dream. My dream. Don't get me wrong, it would be an honor. I'm just not sure that I'm ready for that kind of challenge. Well, I do thank you for your confidence, regardless. Always remember. Good
Okay, so
plumbing
I can't recruit him. Huh.
starts in the bowels.
I don't think I've ever had that happen before. Oh, it's dark in here. Oh, it's 7 o'clock. Well, it's a good place to save then. Save game. New save file. All right, guys. Dragon Bear, thank you for being here today. I really appreciate it. That's the only person that's been here today. The whole day. It's one of those nights. I get it. It's a Monday night. I understand. But thank you, Dragon Bear, for being here. Everyone else, I hope you have a fantastic evening. Dragon Bear, I hope you have a fantastic evening too, but I'll just tell you in person. But having said that, guys, I'm going to get off here. Hope everybody has a fantastic evening. I'll see you.